Coming up on Now You Made It Awkward podcast.
Okay, neat. Wish we would have figured that out before we got here.
Yeah, see, what it is that you thought I was going to be bred today.
Mm-mm.
I decided to be a very finicky little bacteria.
Mm-hmm.
I like my really big shop.
He does.
And his really small car.
Yeah.
In your really big shop.
Yeah. Park it in. So, like, going down the road with bright white lights spewing from every orifice of his truck on the trailer. I'm like, that can't be legal, right?
No. I was about to say, is that why I can taste colors?
I don't know if that's why, but I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Echelon helps you taste colors.
Dave, I think I'm having a stroke.
I know this is funny. Chad's just over there. I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, it's funny. This is your first time on here, and you're still talking more than I am because y'all know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like, I have no freaking idea, so I'm like, I'll just push
That's
it.
okay. We'll get to something that Chad knows eventually.
Yeah.
It's okay. Did you watch Scrubs back in the day or no?
No.
Okay, so another conversation to go complete. Thanks for
I
coming
know.
today,
Yeah,
Chad.
Okay. I'm ready. Later, guys.
Oh, it's very slow, but it's not exactly boring.
Okay.
But the love triangle is really retarded.
Going do, and then I looked down and I went,
Oh, hey, that's,
oh,
that's dead.
hi, Trauma. What are you doing there? Oh, you're going to stick with me for a while? Neat.
Hello, darkness, my old.
Yeah, and then
Either way.
They're probably like, what?
What? The whole point was
that's how you hook them in.
that is why I chose that one. I'm like, people are going to want to know what the hell is going on just from that statement alone.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of that.
Have you discovered the Wi-Fi, Chad?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It should be incredibly strong. What are you? Oh, the potato guy. Okay.
Okay. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, because I just recently
Okay, so
discovered,
they're doing it on Omegle. Okay, that was one of what you're talking about.
I just recently discovered a streamer who is
Keep hitting
just
the wrong
covered
button.
up by like a peanut just like that. But like no one's I guess seen his face or anything, and he's just this peanut that has different mask and everything.
He's a peanut with a face.
And it was
Or
really
lack thereof.
funny.
Yeah, he'll be sitting there just starting, and then a new person will come up. He's like,
Yeah,
and they just crack up, so it's fine.
indeed. You want to be called Larson or you want to be called Domio?
Oh, it don't matter.
Okay.
You know what? Since it was Tess who got me here, Domio's fine.
Either way.
Say. Or as who's somebody's mom likes to call me Doughboy. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
that works.
That's okay. He's Vinyl Daddy.
I love that.
He's become Vinyl Daddy now.
And
Please tell me you're making the shirts.
yeah, and of course, Jesus is Vinyl Jesus.
Yeah, he's just a Vinyl Jesus.
I love that.
Wrap yourself in the
I
Lord.
absolutely love that.
Yeah, wrap yourself in the Lord. We came up with that a few weeks ago.
Yourself in the Lord.
Yeah.
Eric.
That's the kind of show we have here. We talk a lot of nonsense.
You know what? It's perfect. Then.
Yeah, you will fit right in. I mean, you're a firefighter-ish person. Oh, you okay talking about that or no?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, some people don't want that out there, so that's why I'm making sure.
Oh no, I mean,
before we get started.
That's literally from the second I was a real adult at 22.
Okay.
Just been in the back of an ambulance or on the last couple of years it was a fire truck, but mostly. Yeah,
Okay.
It's
Well, we'll dive into it a little bit. We'll let you talk a little bit about that because that'd be cool. I do have questions. So let me go ahead and get the show rolling real quick. And by the way, this is where my buttons is. In case you wonder why I'm always reaching over here, it's me changing cameras.
neat.
Yes. So I'll just say this. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Now You Made It Awkward podcast, episode 179. Of course, I am Shoky. You can follow me on Shoky-related links down below, whether that's Shoky Review, Shoky Reviews 2, or the It Doesn't Have to Make Sense live stream channel. I sometimes say that so fast things don't have time to put it up on the screen, so I'm going to take a breath before I say like and subscribe to this here channel, like all the other hundreds of people who have showed up in the last couple of weeks thanks to my YouTube ad. Please watch our videos and hit the like button. Thank you. And comment. All right. Either way. And of course, if you want the full uncut video version of the podcast, go check out the Shoky Reviews Patreon. For as little as $5 a month, you can help support this channel, which we can definitely use lots of support because we have a very, very expensive show coming up in a few months. And it'd be nice to be able to pay for that ahead of time instead of waiting for sales after the fact. But speaking of sales, if you want to get some merch, you can buy our posters over at the merch link. So this is the Racing the Prairie Dog poster from an episode that I don't remember what it was. I think it was episode 138 or something. I forget which number it was. Probably should have put that on there. That's the day of the episode was. Oh, hey. a year ago.
Wow.
Yeah, it was literally a year
Really?
ago.
Yeah.
So you've actually been on the show then for over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Chad's actually been on the show. And of course, if you want to get any Couch Dweller merch, which I am wearing the shirt this week, that is also available.
I
So
need to get one of those for you know who.
someone?
Yes.
Someone at the inspiration
Yes,
for
exactly.
it? Yes, you should. Anyway, so of course, guys, I don't have a Hefe today, unfortunately. So I do have to send him some get wells in the comments because he decided to be sick today. I don't think he decided. I think it just happened at him, and he just became victim to whoever the hell brought home something. If Hefe's getting sick, it's a bad thing. So either way, so of course, go follow him at Grounded and Grumpy on the Instagrams, and go check out the progress on Steve's butt. He has made much progress. Steve's butt it's now lit up red.
Lit up, yes.
He's got a lot more red in Steve's big black ass. It was his big black deck, and now it's his big black ass. Steve is his bus.
I was going to say, is it a donkey? Because that's even better.
No, it is not. But over here in Hefe's chair, I'm doing this out of order, but I'm doing it in the order the buttons are in. We do have Domio himself from Domio and Juliet, my bread dealer, literally. And so this is Larson, a.k.a. Doughboy, a.k.a. Domio, a.k.a. Oh, so you make the bread.
Yeah. That's my favorite part, is taking all the credit for the stuff that my wife does whenever she actually makes all the sourdough, comes up with all the ideas, does everything.
Not all of
on
the
it.
ideas.
Okay, that's fair.
Give me some
That
credit.
is fair.
Give me a tiny bit of credit,
I was
sir.
going to say, I mean, what, the dill pickle loaf with the garlic?
The third best loaf you make
Yep.
is entirely me.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have more ideas than I've ever had. And I've been a part of this
I'm
since
fat.
day one.
That's true. That's very true. And of course, they can follow you guys at Domio and Juliet on the Facebooks and Instagrams and anywhere else.
On TikTok, if I'm not mistaken, but there's not much on there. So do with that what you will. Mostly Facebook and Instagram.
Yep, Meta.
Oh.
Find them on all Meta products. And over there, not being a Meta product, is
Hey.
Shadow. And of course, you can go check out the Vinyl Daddy at C4 Graphics. Please put the Vinyl Daddy thing up on the thing because that'd be so fucking funny. All right, so you can go follow the C4 Graphics page and stuff like that. Have you got any big projects lately? I haven't seen anything posted.
We're getting busy with doing school stuff.
That makes sense.
So, and we're about to have 2 large wreckers we're going to be doing.
Oh,
They're the heavy, like the 18-wheeler tow trucks. So they're going to be in.
damn.
Yeah.
And that will fit
Yes, it will.
barely. He's got a really big shop.
Nice.
I've brought my really small car to work on.
I like my really big shop.
He does. He does.
And his really small car
Yeah.
in your really big shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Park it in. But you need to finish the boat here in a month or so we can take the
Absolutely.
so we can do Boatcast.
And it's not going to happen next week at all because it's going to be raining cats and dogs, apparently.
Oh, I don't like that.
No.
Too bad it didn't rain during a truck tart invasion. I would have been very happy.
We were there.
Oh.
You took part in the truck tartary?
We didn't for a little bit, yeah. Well, mainly because I had a friend that was there showing us one.
That makes sense.
It took him 8 years to build it.
Holy.
Wait, is that the truck you were driving last year? That
No,
for a couple
not that
days?
one, no.
Okay, different truck tart.
I don't know what the hell happened to that one. I don't know where that's at. So, I don't know.
I don't know. Do you know what we're referring to when I say truck tarts?
Yeah, the big truck meet that was somewhere in this county
It was
recently.
it was at the fairgrounds.
Yeah. Yeah, because I saw them all driving by Frankenmuth.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he actually got top 100, which was awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Took him 8 years to build, and he finished it that Thursday before the show.
Of course he did.
And he got top 100, so I was like proud of him.
Yeah. And I mean there was a fuckload of trucks. So
Yes, there was.
I don't know how many compete, but there was several thousand there.
I think if you're there on the lawn parked, you are getting.
Oh, you compete in? Okay.
You're competing. That's it. Because you can't just get in. You have to register.
That's true. That's
That
true.
is-
You have to register. Because I do know that there's as many vehicles are inside the fence. There's just as many out in the parking
God,
lot
yeah.
and in adjacent places and taking over
Parking
lots until the task force takes them out.
Yeah.
They impounded quite a few apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, don't be stupid. This is why we call them truck tarts, because they act like truck tarts. It's not just because their trucks are stupid. It's because they are stupid in their stupid trucks.
Which takes a lot of effort to be double stupid. It really does.
It does. Actually, it takes a lot of money.
Yeah,
That's true.
To
Very
make
true.
a truck that useless and be stupid in it. Yeah. Because, actually, one thing I didn't get to talk about last week that I thought was really funny. So we were heading home from church Sunday, right? So by then, most of them were cleared out. And there was a dude hauling his back. He was headed down 3083 going west. So I have no clue where he was going. He still had the frame lights on the truck on the trailer. So, like, going down the road with bright white lights spewing from every orifice of his truck on the trailer. I'm like, that can't be legal, right?
No. I don't think.
Also, something that shouldn't be legal as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know, and if you guys are some type of law enforcement officer out there, please inform us. I don't think you're allowed to have red lights on the front of your vehicle unless you're an emergency vehicle.
I knew this at one point in time. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to have red or blue, like proper blue, lights on the front facing on your car.
As long as they're not flashing, I think that's the one thing. But if they're... Because I don't know.
This was a Jeep with all the lights on the front with red, bright, glowing red rings.
Okay. I think the rings, they talk about the halos around the
They
headlights.
were halos, but they were bright, and they were red going forward at night. They didn't have the headlights on, just the red lights. So in the mirror, it looked like there were taillights coming at me, which didn't make any sense until I got close enough. So it was this morning around like 6:40. So, half light, half, in the dusk in a mirror. I was like, is somebody going backwards down the fucking freeway? No, it was just some idiot with red lights in place of his headlights. I can see it as accents, but not when they're like the main thing that's on. That's my only thing about it.
I don't think I'm brave enough to drive with that little of light. Like, I feel like that's not going to illuminate much.
No. It's dumb.
Hard pass.
Yep, hard pass. So, Hefe's not here to do his thing, and Chad has not learned the thing to be able to fill in effectively.
No, I have not.
Guys, if you want to be able to contact the show, you can email us at NowYouMadeItAwkwardMail@gmail.com. And if you want to follow us over on the Instagrams, you can at @NowMia_pod. And, of course, on the Facebooks, you can catch us at NowYouMadeItAwkward podcast, where you guys can send in voicemails or messages or comments or the like. We got a lot of comments last week, but no replies today when I said, hey, can anyone come and fill in? So it was actually an accident you ended up here. It's just I happened to be talking to Tessa. So
Yeah, and she's like, you're going to do a podcast, and I was like,
I love how you were told. Well, because you were supposed to come over Sunday to try the mayo.
yeah.
Which actually you've only got to try the first two.
See, so I knew there was a disturbance in the force. So
It
I was
was,
just like,
it was.
I should wait a little bit.
Absolutely.
And again, I'm about the worst person at responding to any type of phone.
Yeah, because I texted you and there was not even a red message. I felt like so unseen.
Yeah, I literally will either have like music or a podcast going, or I'm trying to remember what time it was, maybe a Dallas Stars game, and I was just like off in my own little world.
Well, everybody does love hockey. We haven't got to talk about Shorzy since the new season.
Wait, there's a new season already?
Yeah, it just dropped.
See, y'all can talk
Brother,
about that.
what?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so me and Hefe watched it. We didn't get a chance to talk about it last week. We had too much other stuff, and he was falling asleep, so we didn't get a chance to talk about it. Yeah, Shorzy season
You
5.
just made my entire gosh darn week.
Yeah,
Like,
so I'll talk about it when we get there. But in the meantime, Sean did send in a very short something or other. So if you guys want to be cool like Sean and usually Tyler, you can send in a message to the Facebooks. By the way, how do you like your orange cream echelon over
I
there?
like it
Shadow?
very much so.
Okay, so compared to the orange cream Alani, though, because that's the best one in the market.
Oh, this is good.
It's good.
Yes.
But I wouldn't say it's better. Probably better for you. But I think flavor. Yeah, everybody drink your echelon on camera at the same time. Yeah, make sure you. Yeah,
Get the pinky.
yeah, get the pinky up. So you guys are drinking the 2 small cans with the significantly more caffeine in them,
So
and probiotics. So you'll both be shitting yourselves here in a little bit.
I was about to say, is that why I can taste colors?
I don't know if that's why, but I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. Echelon helps you taste colors.
Dave, I think I'm having a stroke.
Are you trying to say that Alani tastes better? Or this one tastes better?
I'm saying the Alani orange cream specifically tastes better.
It's been a while since I've
But this
had
is
one of those,
good.
but these are good.
This is
I
good.
had the Monster 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And this is much better than the Monster.
Yeah. I agree that Echelon is a little bit better than Monster. Although I am a big fan of the Viking Berry Monsters because I miss the G Fuel flavor from PewDiePie. That was fantastic because it was lingonberry, which Vikingberry is effectively lingonberry.
I was about to ask what Viking Berry was.
Yeah, it's actually really good. Like I do enjoy that one, but I like Echelon because, well, I promote them all the time. And actually, if you guys see right here behind me, I have the Echelon unsubscribe killer apple right there that just didn't quite make it to the unsubscribe shelf yet. It's getting there. And the thing is, I had an empty can, and it found its way to the trash can instead of into here, so
Oops.
that was annoying. I was like, baby, where'd the Echelon can that was on the counter go? We were in a big cleanup phase, so we didn't even notice. Either way, Sean message. What do you got for us today, buddy? I'm going to check the volume. And I will say Sean's having a particularly bad week because his boss apparently read the weather report and decided everyone needed to come in all at once. They went from 2 cars to 10 cars.
Nailed it.
Question for the pod. Hey, you know, like when you get to hit a catchphrase or a line from a movie or something that would hit with your guy friends, but you do it to your girl, and she looks at you like you're the dumbest creature on earth because she doesn't get it, of course, because she has no imagination, no heart, no soul, and no fun in her life, period. Does that ever happen to y'all? And when it does happen, what do you do?
I'm going to say it has happened, but I can't go with a specific one. Okay, so real quick, when he said catchphrase from TV show or movie, what was the first thing to your mind?
So for me, it was Letterkenny and Shorzy.
Okay.
Because I tried to get Tess to watch it, and
I tried to get Jessica to watch
she made it maybe 2-3 episodes in, if that, and she goes, "This is the
the
dumbest
dumbest
thing
show ever.
Yeah. And I was like, "For what?"
Yeah, I do K. And I do for what? What was the first catchphrase or thing that came to mind when you think of a TV show catchphrase? What's the first thing that pops to mind?
I mean, just the how you doing or something like that.
How you doing? Okay, yeah. I mean, Jessica would understand.
Yeah,
the how you
because
doing.
that's-
It's friends. That's
But
very
that's
neutral.
one of the first thing that came to mind. But something that I would say that for her, I'm trying to think of what I'd be watching. So
Yeah. For mine, it's something that's triggering for our generation of men. And now you know what comes after, and now you know.
I'm not 100% sure.
Well, clearly you don't know that knowing is half the battle.
Oh.
So the first thing that
Touche.
came to mind was, if someone were to say, and now you know, I would immediately reply, regardless of situation, and knowing is half the battle. And I would expect almost every man in the room to immediately nod. But apparently not this room.
no,
But it was a bad setup. I apologize. Either way,
2/3 of us didn't get that.
2/3 of us. But you're slightly older. You're slightly younger. So, but we all watched G.I. Joe as kids.
Well,
Yeah.
but now you know.
Yeah. Now we know that you guys don't know shit.
It's been a long day. Shut up.
What,
Leave me alone.
what would we do if the woman did not do basically look at her sideways effectively?
I double down and keep going.
Yeah.
It's the madder she looks or the more confused she looks, the better. I'm just
Yeah.
going to keep going. I'm going to keep throwing out references. And,
Is it weird when you call her tit fucker?
well, it's once you add the voice to it, it isn't as bad. Like if I were just do it like this, yeah, she'd probably be like, "Excuse me?"
Yeah.
And then it'd be a left, right, good night.
Yeah. But then you have to actually do the high nasally voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I used to, well, I don't have access to my buttons anymore, but I had a couple of Letterkenny I had a lot of Letterkenny drops. I had 2 Shorzy drops. One of them was give your balls a tug, and the other one was, just tit fucker. So, yeah, I mean, like, so the new season of Shorzy, season 5, I didn't think was going to be as good as it was. And it probably has no, it can't have the least amount of hockey because season 4 didn't have much hockey at all because it was summer season. But I think season 4 was all about Shorzy trying to figure out who he was going to be without hockey. This was him nailing that down and pushing things forward. And who are the Bulldogs without Shorzy on the ice? It was a bit different because it was the first season back with Shorzy as a coach.
So is this like a real like hockey show mostly, or is it all
Yeah.
hockey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I never knew what it was.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It is just as good, if not
It's-
better,
it's-
sometimes than Letterkenny can be. And
Oh, I say it's a superior series.
I can't disagree with that because like I got done watching season 4, And I was just blown away with how they took this one character from the show that, all you did was see his back every now and then, and he'd make a couple quick
And he
lines.
just talks shit with Riley and Jonesy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you got this like in-depth character along with all the other hockey players and the people wanting to love the town.
Season 1, episode 3, when you meet the Shore family.
Yep.
The Shore family reunion. It's just like, now it all makes sense how he's like this.
Yep.
Like, is such a shallow character when it comes to Letterkenny, except for when you really see him in his final episode in season 11, right before he goes up to the no-show.
Yep.
And, like, you see his work ethic, like, where he's literally there hours and hours after practice just doing drills until he pukes, and then he gets up and he goes until he literally can't go anymore and they need to do the ice. Like, before that, you just thought he was some dickhead who was violent because they never show his face. In Letterkenny, you never see his face, and you don't see his face until about 4 minutes into the actual Shoresy series when he comes out of the bathroom. I just started rewatching it. So as a sports series, it's about as real as it gets because they actually do hockey games. They script the game, but all of them play hockey and they act. Not their actors who go play hockey. They're all hockey players who can act.
Yep. They actually
have legit teams.
Yeah, they actually have a tour that goes on.
Shoresy Winter Classic. Just they're still doing the last couple bits of it, but they use some of that footage for the seasons. So season 6 is coming, and I think it's going to be based off of this footage, this year's
that's
footage.
going to be sick, because I know they played in Calgary, actually, where the Flames play.
Yeah, they played. They went all the way to Boston. They went across Michigan. They did a few American teams because where season 5 leaves off, I don't want to spoil it because I know you want to watch it. Oh yeah, it really does like they hit you really hard at the beginning of the season because they blow away your expectations right at the beginning.
Right,
and it's just like, okay, now what? And then there's a few things, like, because him and Laura Moore's relationship, the way it's been building since season 1.
Yep. I'd be so good to you.
Yeah. I'd be so good to you.
So I guess I thought it was like more like a comedy skit things.
Oh, it's comedy.
Yeah.
No, I meant like
a
panel that is the Shoresy. You're all describing. I didn't know it was actually a show.
Oh, no.
So
No,
I like hockey. Heidi likes hockey. We actually might get into this and watch it. So
10 out of 10.
Just not with Kate.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's not. There's nothing terrible, but I mean, like, there is partial nudity.
Dude, he's walked in. We're watching Bridgerton.
I know. Okay, that's fair. I mean, they do cuss. Not horrible. They do. Yeah, they definitely do cuss quite a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say they do cuss a lot, but it's nothing too crazy.
It's still family friendly, despite how like there is some sexual stuff in it.
It's
but
crazy.
it's still very family friendly. It doesn't make any sense. It's like a almost perfect show.
Yeah.
The story is the only time where it suffers.
I guarantee it'd be to the point where he's on his VR and everything through all the good parts, and the time he gets off of it, something's gonna be happening sexually, and we're like, why every time that happens?
Right.
I'm like, go away.
Yeah, exactly. Not
Like
to
10
mention,
seconds,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Well, I don't think there's any actual like proper nudity. There's guy butt occasionally because that's actually how we get introduced to Shoresy in the first place. Because it was him doing upside down presses in the shower. It was the first time you met him, so you got to see Jared Kiso effectively naked. But the funny part is how much he changed his hair. He's got a very Wayne haircut now, even though Letterkenny's gone.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that because he's got long hair in all of Letterkenny.
Yeah, and he had it all the way through season 2.
Yep.
Of Shoresy. He had his hair long and slicked back. But I guess for whatever else he's been doing, Jared cut his hair back, and it looks funny, even to the point where they were talking about getting hair transplants, sending him to Turkey to get hair transplants. But even a character, or many characters from Letterkenny end up in Shoresy anyways.
Yeah.
And the funny part was, once I started watching Shoresy, I went back and rewatched Letterkenny, and I didn't realize that's where they introduced Ted Hitchcock. Obviously, JJ was introduced there.
JJ, Frankie JJ.
Which is gone, by the way, they just don't even talk about the fact he's not even around anymore. Like season 4, he's not.
Yeah, I was going to say he's not really there. They just kind of say, oh, yeah, he's around.
Yeah, season 4 really pares down the cast, and the sad thing is that season 5, they pare it down a little bit more. Oh. So, but they pare down the original cast, I should say. But they actually do call it Y. So, and I don't know if you know this. You know Meeg? you know, the prettier sister.
Yeah.
Did you know she was nearly killed after season 2?
No.
Yeah, shootout happened. I know this funny. Chad's just over there. I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, it's funny. This is your first time on here, and you're still talking more than I am because y'all know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like I have no freaking idea, so I'm like, I'll just push.
That's okay. We'll get to something that Chad knows eventually. It's okay. But no, there was literally like a drive-by gang shooting or something, and she was shot, and like I think she was hit by 2 bullets.
Holy crap.
Yeah, and so like the fact that she recovered and came back for season 3, and then there on out, and like nothing ever happened. It's crazy. Yeah, imagine nearly dying between seasons of a TV show to nothing of your own accord, you know?
Yeah, nothing to do with the TV show, nothing to do with yourself, just like wrong place, wrong time.
Exactly. But this was a fun season. It was really only, I will say this is the most Disney-fied season. Not saying that it is Disney-fied, but when you get there, it's like, oh yeah, this is a straight up very long Disney movie. And not in a bad way. It's just my brain went, I've seen this one before.
Yeah.
But then
you kind of get where the train's going.
Yes. It's kind of cool like that though, because I'll just say it's like they end up against a singular opponent basically, but they definitely make them out to be like a Disney villain.
It's not the Mighty Ducks.
Very Mighty Ducks. Is very much Mighty Ducks. It is, but it's not a bad thing. And then they introduce like side characters that are definitely going to be around a bit longer. Because it's like, why did we waste so much time with these particular characters?
Right.
They only served this one purpose, and then they come back and it's like, okay, we're gonna do something else here. Something new is coming. So they're keeping it fresh by changing it up enough every season, so we're not just doing the no-show championship over and over and over. You know, so now we're
because there wasn't really much place for them to go after that whole tournament arc.
Yeah, but also after Shorzy having to hang it up.
Yeah.
Dude, that conversation in the office when they tell him that he's got to retire.
He keeps grabbing
and he's like, I'm so fucking mad right now. Like,
I'm so mad at you right now.
Yeah, crying. Like, I've never seen a man cry so much and actually like feel it. Like, he's like, damn it. Because half the time he cries for stupid shit, and the other time you're like, okay.
Oh yeah, during the Canadian national anthem, every time it's played, and they zoom in on him, he's like crying or like trying to hold it in.
He's weeping. Except for the one time.
Yeah, except for the one time where they played it on
it was the fucking Sioux Hunt when they went down to America to play them.
He's playing it on a recorder and playing it wrong, and it's like this 10-year-old kid.
Yeah, they purposely were insulting the Canadians by playing the calendar pictures up on the fucking big screen. The calendar pictures are so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like all the dudes got shredded to do this calendar. 2, they also played it up for a laugh because of what they ended up doing as well as a team to make the calendar end up working.
Yep.
But the Americans weren't going to let that shit slide.
Nope. USA, baby.
Yep. So either way, the fact that there was recurring characters even from season 3 is crazy. We're in season 5 and we got season 3 characters coming back. So I enjoyed the fuck out of it, and I was going to pace it out, like give myself a little bit of time to watch all 6 episodes. I ended up binging the whole damn thing all at once.
I know exactly what I'm doing after this, and it's immediately going home and putting it on and cleaning.
Yeah.
But more like this.
You're welcome.
Have you been in the same
No,
spot?
you're going to stop cleaning. Trust me.
I bet.
There's parts of it where you're going to just completely stop, and there's other parts where Tess might walk in. What the hell are you watching?
As soon as she hears the voice, she's going to go, turn it off.
No, that's not that. They gain a new business in Sudbury. You'll see.
You're all excited.
I am so excited.
It's not subtle. And becomes a plot point. That's what's fun about it. They turn everything to a plot point. It doesn't even make sense. They're like, hey, notice this dumb little thing? Yeah, that's going to be a plot point. All right. It's like, yeah, okay. All right, either way. So Shorzy was very, very good. I didn't get, like I said, it was stupid that Hefe and I didn't talk about it last week, but he was so out of it, and we had significantly more important things to talk about at that point.
I guess if y'all talked about it before, I didn't realize it was about hockey, and I like hockey. I go to the A&M games.
Oh, yeah.
Hockey.
Those are so much stinking fun.
Yeah, we're right down on the ice, right there in the glass and everything.
No, you'll love
great.
it.
So,
it's funny, it's irreverent, and it's heartwarming all at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. Couldn't recommend it anymore if you're a hockey fan.
Yeah.
Oh,
and of course, Jared being he was a junior leaguer, and
so we'll look into it. Heidi will probably like it too.
Oh yeah.
She reads hockey books and everything. So.
And no, you don't need to watch Letterkenny first, but that's just the primary.
I was wondering if they coincided with each other.
You can watch. They do. It's the same universe.
Okay.
But I was surprised. And because of the amount of cameos of people who were came around for the Winter Classic, makes me wonder if there will be cameos in season 6 that people we haven't seen before.
Oh, I bet.
At least from Letterkenny.
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can watch Shorzy without really watching much of Letterkenny at all.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of its own thing.
Own little thing. Okay.
You could watch the final episode that he's in Letterkenny, which didn't make any sense because he comes back for some reason, for no real reason whatsoever, and it's never explained in either show how he came back.
Yeah.
When he should be playing hockey in Sudbury, somehow he's back
in Letterkenny.
Back in Letterkenny. So continuity error. Probably because they didn't know if they were getting the next season, so they just pulled him back without ever referencing it at all.
Yeah, because I remember finding Shorzy and not really knowing anything about it or hearing anything about it, which was crazy because Letterkenny got so big, or at least in the circle I was in, and then finding it and going, oh, there's another one? And then loving it. But none of my friends knew about it or anything like that.
What platform is this on?
Hulu.
Okay.
It's the only place you can watch it in the U.S.
I just got it.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. It's on Hulu. It's not. Well, I mean, technically, it's on Disney if you have the Hulu bundle, but that's the official affiliate here in the U.S. because it's on
Crave in
TV.
Canada.
Probably gonna watch the new series thing tonight too.
What's that?
I think it's RJ something. It's the new Private Eye movie series.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yep. I know exactly.
Scott Speedman.
Yep. I know what you're talking about.
I'll be watching the Dallas Stars at 8.
Oh, they are playing tonight.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna. Okay.
Well, there you go. Now we're gonna have to watch hockey one.
Never mind.
Nights.
I may have to. Be watching hockey
That's pretty
instead.
much. I'll dominate everyone's life with hockey for some reason.
Hockey's fun.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, I started watching it with
Hockey brings people
Madonna and
together.
everything was back in the day. So
Remember, hockey brings people together.
It does.
I'm a.
Hockey does bring.
I know he's Canadian and everything, but I was a big Wayne Gretzky fan. So Gordie Howe. What? So I just knew these people.
Sorry, no. I'm smiling because Wayne Gretzky in Shorzy.
Oh, he's in the.
He's in this new season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
the great one. Now, mind you, it's a small cameo role, but
Yeah.
he's playing himself.
But season 4 they had a bunch of
They had
like,
a bunch of
older guys
Yeah.
in it.
Okay.
And the way they incorporate it into the show is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's so stinking funny.
I assume that was Bro Dude. It was a Bro Dude thing.
Yeah, it was the Bro Dude
That's
where
right.
they were doing like the
That's right.
short little 3-man
Yeah,
show.
the panel where
Yep.
they kept trying to find somebody who could fit and talk with Shorzy without
Yeah.
wanting to punch him.
Yeah, someone that he respected enough but also didn't respect.
Yeah, because if he disrespects you, he'll just make fun of you the whole time, not really have a conversation with you. If he respects you too much, he'll just fawn over you and not do anything.
Yeah, he just
You
keeps
gotta
calling
find-
him like Mr. whoever it is on
Yeah.
the other side of him.
Yeah.
And
When
they're
they-
like, hey, stop calling me that. He's like, nope, I respect you too much.
Exactly. So for him to have to talk to Wayne Gretzky was interesting. You'll see. because it's Shorzy, it's not going to be taken. It's going to be taken exactly as seriously as you somehow expect it,
Yeah.
and it doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna have to 2-screen it tonight.
Yeah.
Just have
Like
the game on,
Yeah.
but like muted, and then have Shorzy
Yeah.
on.
So, like, with the funny part with Letterkenny and Shorzy, you can have this moment where your expectations are up here because the quality of the characters and the writing is way up here, and at the same time, you absolutely expect it to be way down here when you get to like the Skids,
Yep.
or well, there's no Skids equivalent in
I was gonna say when
Shorzy.
they go to Jordy
yeah.
and his thing, I die every time when he's interviewing somebody. It's
Oh, Jory Jordanson.
Yeah.
That fucker. He's such an asshole.
and he does it so well. And just
How he does that with a straight face. So it's the Sudbury
Sudbury Kids sports reporter.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, the hockey sports reporter, whatever. And he has a YouTube show, but he interviews people with like the most inappropriate and shitty questions. If you're a hot chick, he's gonna tell you how hot you are and all this other shit. If you're an asshole like Shorzy, he's gonna talk shit the entire time. And if you don't fight back, he'll just ramble through his questions like. Like he'll talk into the mic and then point it at you, talking to the mic, point it to you. Like it's so ridiculous. But it's funny when somebody who doesn't know, like when he interviewed the Sioux.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And
just
they're like, what's going on?
what is happening right now? Yeah.
Is this kid for real?
Yeah. That shit was funny. I hate that character, but he's also funny. But then you get like the one good moment with him, and it's just like, nice.
They brought it all the way back around.
Yeah, they bring everything is circular with Shorzy and Letterkenny. Yep. Because we reference Letterkenny all the time. Yeah.
It's usually over my head. 'Cause I have
Yep.
no idea.
Well, we have the To Be Fair drops. We have like 6 To Be Fair drops, but I can't push the buttons because they're under my table. I can't push the buttons anymore. If you guys have been watching the show long enough, you know.
It's like a foot control down there.
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to get some for that. Like they have the pedals. I do want to do that, but you know, it sucks because the old table there used to be all up here, so I could just boop. You know, had to be down underneath the table to push buttons, or get a gremlin. A gremlin would be good.
Yeah, I mean, I can fit that role. I'll just sit down there and hit buttons randomly.
Or-
You'll never know what's coming.
Well, you know, at least hit the right buttons.
No, it'd be the wrong ones every time.
Yeah, it's fair. That is also very, very fair. So on top of that, because we were already talking about Hulu, that sets me up for the other thing we were going to talk about when Hefe was supposed to be here, because he and I both watched the new updated version of Scrubs. And your wife told me that you loved the old version of Scrubs.
I named my first vehicle I ever got was a little Ford Ranger. I named it Sasha after JD's,
scooter, yeah.
And I had Sasha for forever and a day. And every one of my friends called it Sasha. My parents called it Sasha. Everybody who knew me knew that. And it was the reason I got into EMS. Was what's funny about it was I got into healthcare was because of that show.
Yeah. Did you watch Scrubs back in the day or no?
No.
Okay, so another conversation to go complete. Thanks for coming today,
yeah,
Chad.
Okay, I'm ready. Later, guys.
We'll get to the movie trailers that we have pulled up in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad's going to K-bye in the middle of the show.
This guy shows up one time and he just takes over.
Hey, that's I've been fighting that all the time.
Exactly. Look, Chad was the new guy who had nothing to say, and now he's the old guy who's got
So I got nothing to say. So
He's been here.
I got to find something else to do. So
Yeah. No, just
slowly pull out a switch and start playing.
exactly. Do what Heffy does. Just start scrolling Instagram or whatever on camera while somebody. So when you and I are talking, he's just fucking off on his phone the whole time. Doesn't realize the camera's on.
or I could fall asleep, I guess.
Yeah, you can fall asleep like he did last week. Literally watching the footage of what was going on in Mexico, listening to the story, and he's just like nodding off.
Oh no.
It's like way to be good. Oh, okay. So before we get to the Scrubs thing, I did want to mention, yes, there's military things happening across the world in Iran that started over this past weekend. We're not going to go into depth on it today, but we will talk about it once there's significantly more information out, because like it's easy to want to jump on the bandwagon right away because we're only getting so much news about it, and it's such chaos right now. We're gonna wait till next week, and then we'll probably do a far more in-depth thing when we have significantly more information to go off of. But we are aware of it, and we do want to mention it just because it is a thing. Obviously, hearts and prayer, or whatever, thoughts, prayers, everything to everybody involved. You know, for all the service members out there doing things that, well, we're sitting here at home doing a stupid podcast, but thank you all for your service and everything you do, and I hope everybody can come through this as best as possible. It's a giant fucking mess one way or the other. So, but that's all we're going to talk about today on that regard. But either way, so Scrubs, since you said that's one reason you got into the medical field at all,
Yeah.
expound.
So, growing up, I went to high school in Bryan, Texas. There was a
Oh,
secondary.
you're
high
from
school.
Bryan, okay?
Born and raised.
Oh, so is my
Unfortunately,
wife.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty sure we talked about it, but I don't think we ever talked about it in depth.
Did she go to Bryan High? I'm guessing.
I forget which one she went to, but I think so.
What year did she graduate?
She's 3 years younger than me, so that would have been 04.
Okay. So she was leaving. I was just getting in.
Okay.
But there was a extra high school
Child.
adjacent.
Sorry, you're
I don't
way
even have
younger
hair
than
on my
us, I
face.
forgot. And you still don't. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Well, you are freshly shaven, so that's kind of funny. Either way.
That school was all for like health science and everything like that. So I was watching Scrubs, going to this
you
health
went to
science.
You went to regular Bryan High.
Yeah,
Okay.
regular Bryan High, and then for half the day I'd go to this health science high school that
Gotcha.
you had to get accepted into and all that. And
Got
so
it.
watching Scrubs, I'm like, oh man, they're having a lot of fun. They're making this look a lot awesome.
Yeah.
So I went and did an internship
You're fine.
in the hospital, and it wasn't exactly like Scrubs, but it was still a lot of fun, a lot of joking around, and pretty much from there just pursued the medical field. Went to nursing school for a minute and was like, oh, look, freedom and stuff to do. So I didn't succeed there, but then got into EMS, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. and been doing that ever since.
Yep. Looks riding around the meat wagon.
The boo-boo bus.
The boo-boo bus. So I've got a couple friends who either were firefighters or still are firefighters, and of course they do their rounds on the ambulances as well.
And they hate it every time, I'm guessing.
For the most part, yes, yes. Well, the one, is one of my best friends. Unfortunately, his diabetes got the best of him, so he had to do a very early retirement. And he also had an apartment collapse on him, so that didn't help either.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in an apartment fire, and the floor collapsed on him, so that wasn't fun. One of these days, he'll come back, and we can actually talk with him about some, well, anything, because he hasn't come back in a few years. He's down in the valley right now. He moved with his family down to the valley. Pops back up every now and then around holidays. So shout out to Brian, because he would definitely be a co-host here if he was around. Motherfucker should have never left. Probably him and you. I'd get rid of Heffy.
That's bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm just joking.
Y'all still talk more than I would, I guess.
Actually, no. Brian can talk. He's actually the strong, silent type.
No.
He sits back and waits, and then he'll have something to say. He doesn't just ramble. It's weird that way. So it'd mostly be me talking to you guys sitting there silently. That's what usually happens. Either way, so the original version of Scrubs was fantastic, and I'm rewatching it now because my wifey never watched it, despite also going to nursing school. She went to Blinn originally for the nursing stuff back in the day, and then eventually she got back around to revisiting her nursing degree after switching to medical office management. So now she's a medical assistant now. So she would like to pursue her nursing further, but right now it is what it is. But what's so funny is I didn't know it's the humor is right up her alley. Like she does have that like 12-year-old dude mentality sometimes when it comes to fucking humor. And like so I started and I already watched the first 2 episodes of the new season, season 10, and I said and I didn't know she hadn't watched it, so I was trying to convince her to watch it with me. And she's like, "Oh, I never watched the original." I'm like, "Well, here's what I'm doing for the next 7 weeks while it takes to get through all these episodes." We are skipping season 9 though.
Yeah, I don't blame
the one we don't talk about.
Yeah,
It's not Scrubs, and in fact, they write it out entirely.
Really?
Yeah, season 10 picks up where season 8 left off. Not immediately, but in the aftermath therein. So it went 8 seasons first, then it disappeared for a few years,
2 or 3 years,
2 or 3 years, and then the ABC got the rights to it, and then, or I guess they just absorbed that section of UPN or wherever it was, and they brought it back as a revival and completely changed it. Now they're teaching at a medical school instead of just being in their hospital like it was. They brought back all the characters, but they all basically were playing a different role because now they're all teachers to another generation of doctors, and they were all stupid. Well, one of them had the blonde chick that was like the JD character. Like they all had their equivalents, whoever they latched onto. I watched a bit of it, but I didn't even finish it.
Yeah, they took the characters and like sanded off all the edges, so they just made them very bland. Which you can't do that.
I know there was something about the series, and then when they changed it up, something happened. I couldn't.
It was catastrophic.
Yeah,
it was a catastrophic.
So now, is this a complete reboot, or is it more of a continuation?
This is a continuation. So it picks back up as though 16 years have gone by since season 8 ended.
Okay.
So, and the good thing is they bring back as much of the original cast are still around. Unfortunately, some have passed away. Kelso's character, he died quite some time ago.
Who's got 2 thumbs and doesn't give a crap? Bob Kelso.
Bob Kelso. So, yeah. But, since I've been rewatching it, and you and I were talking about it earlier, it's like the old one still holds up because even though the medical technology and stuff has faded, the way that it's represented, it's almost like MASH. MASH still holds up, and we're no longer in that era whatsoever, right?
100%.
It's like you just take a little bit of serious medical drama, mix it with a whole lot of comedy and occasional daydreams from JD, which I had to explain that to Jessica a little bit. I'm just like, yeah, for some reason he just stops what he's doing and daydreams, and
middle of the hall.
And then some people actually call him on it, and he's like, because it's seemingly the amount of time that's passing in his daydream is actually happening while he's just standing there. And some people will call him on it throughout the show. What are you doing? It's like, what? Whatever.
And then just continue on with his day.
And if you're a Happy Gilmore fan, it's very much like Happy Gilmore's Daydreams.
Yep.
Like where it's a complete cutaway to absurdity, you know, and all the characters are great still in the revival. And they put a whole lot of heart just in episode 1. Like I didn't expect that. I was just like, damn. I watched one scene because I was wary about it, and somebody posted it and said this one scene definitely. It said that Donald Faison needs an Oscar just for it. I'm like, Golden Globe maybe. Calm down. It's a TV show, and it's basically where the show picks up. JD is doing like a private practice concierge doctor type in the California hills,
Right.
but everybody else is still at the hospital. And since JD's been gone, Turk basically loses all the joy of work, and like it's become a bureaucratic nightmare and shit like that because he's chief of surgery, and JD, his best friend, fucking leaves to go have a fancy higher paid doctor position. Dr. Cox is chief of medicine and all this other stuff, and then spoilers because you're gonna watch it anyways. But
100%.
I mean, it all happens really early. It's a lot of exposition and showing. Elliot and JD got divorced, or they're working on a divorce. Oh, no. But they are in couples therapy at the same time. So, but
I mean, that kind of goes with their relationship throughout the entire.
Oh, it's a
show.
fucking shit show the whole time.
Like when you actually think about it, it's like they're perfectly awful together.
Yes.
Because if one of them's happy, the other one's miserable, and vice versa.
The whole time, and it's like they're perfect for each other, and they're the worst thing for each other. But it's because they're never on the same page at the same time. If they would just get on the same page at the same time, they'd be perfect. Which is kind of where season 8 left off. Was like, okay, we're finally there.
Yep.
And then now a fuckload of time has passed. And one thing that's interesting, they kept in that the JD does have 2 children.
Yeah, because he had it with
Kim.
That's
Yep.
I'm glad you beat me to it because I was sitting there going,
Because
wasn't going to be that name.
No. And so I don't know who the second kid is because they definitely had the one with Kim. I don't know where the second one would have come from, but he said kids. So it's entirely possible that he might have had one with Elliot in that gap because in the other timeline in season 9, she was pregnant with this kid.
Yeah.
So some of that may have still happened as though time didn't pass. What?
Nothing.
Okay. But either way, the point is that it is actually as good. Like, the cutaways are exactly right. The characters are exactly who they were, but with a lot of time passed, and they're jaded in the way you'd expect them to be jaded, depending on the situation. Or, in the case of JD, he's lived this great little comfy life and doesn't realize that his friends have been suffering.
Oh, that's gonna tear him up.
So yeah, it's great when they get back. They do some of the old gags, and then they realize, oh yeah, we're like 50 now. We can't be doing this shit.
I've always been worried about it since it got announced because I was just like, usually when things come back, like there's something that's missing. Like usually it's the heart that's missing.
Yeah.
And hearing that it's not missing that,
dude,
makes me really excited.
I'll put it to you this way: they rebuilt the hospital from scratch.
Oh.
So it was an abandoned hospital to
Yeah.
begin with, right? 4-story abandoned hospital, and they filmed it there. Obviously, it got torn down in the interim, but after season 8, and then they built They even made a joke of it. The old hospital got torn down, and they built a new medical school in its place, right?
Yeah.
So that was the beginning of season 8. This one, it's still Sacred Heart. Like, it never got torn down. So that tells you right there.
Love it.
It's the same hospital, so it never got torn down. But they did add a Robert Kelso wing, which is just in the background. Nobody talks about it. It's just in the background because they had to make adjustments for the new building they're actually using. Because the actual building did get torn down. So they've rebuilt the front of it, the main doors that they're always hanging out, the emergency door.
Yeah.
So that they rebuilt on the outside of some building somewhere. And then they digitally add the 3 stories above it. The interior, they completely replicate inside a giant warehouse.
Nice.
So interior-wise, they have the entire hospital rebuilt, just not stacked. It's now side by side. Instead of having to go up an elevator or stairs, you could just go over to the next set. But also their apartments and everything else are all indoors because there's almost no outdoor shots unless they're on the streets of California, right? So it's pretty cool that they did shot for shot remakes of everything. Every room is like holy shit. Because I was watching a behind the scenes thing. I sent it in the chat. Might have sent it to only Heffy. I don't remember. But it was the guys, or it was what's his actual name? JD's character is
Zach Braff.
Zach Braff doing a walkthrough with one of these home design places or whatever. Architectural Digest is what it was, and literally doing a walkthrough of it and showing how they built it all interior wise, and it's crazy. Like obviously they're using big fake outdoor sets and stuff like that for behind the windows, modern tech. But then he's like, yeah, we didn't expect them to actually build it one for one. We thought maybe even the cafeteria is one for one. They said like this room doesn't even get used that much, but they built the entire thing.
Daggum.
It's like they could have built it at 3/4 and nobody would have noticed, but no, they rebuilt the entire thing.
Because I'm sitting here thinking it's like they have the front entrance of the hospital where like the gift shop is. They got the cafeteria.
Yes, all of
they
it.
got the or the what would I call that?
They had the
like locker room.
They had they had the break room.
Yeah.
The break room they rebuilt. They have with modern stuff, like obviously, so the old TV up on the wall is gone, so now they got a modern TV in there.
They still have the Pac-Man machine.
The Pac-Man machine was still included. Yes, absolutely.
See, just little details.
Dude,
still
they have all the details, even revisiting old gags because it's the first episode back.
Hell.
So like
well, I guess I'm staying up till like 3 a.m.
You got to watch all of Shorzy, and you got to watch the hockey. You got to watch 2 episodes.
You know what?
Scrubs.
Now I have to go get a third TV. Dang it.
Yeah. No, just more phones.
I was just going through the chat, see if he's talked about it.
It was way up.
But yeah, it's
Because I was wary about it because he said the Scrubs reboot, and I was in your boat. I was absolutely in your boat about the reboot. But then I remembered they brought back King of the Hill 17 years later, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched it.
The reboot is actually it's rough at first because you are like, but they make it rough on purpose. Now the only thing I had to critique about that whole new season is Luann was nowhere to be seen.
How do you have a King of the Hill reboot?
They don't even talk about her. Now it could be that Brittany Murphy is dead and therefore they didn't want to bring it up, but she was such a big deal at the end of King of the Hill, the original run. So it was weird for them to come back and not have her at all.
Yeah.
They focused on Bobby. Maybe the second season, because the next one's coming. So I think they'll bring her back and somebody imitating her, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. But some of these legacy reboots have been pretty good. I mean, Roseanne was good before they killed her off.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot they killed her off.
Yeah, they killed her off horribly. Drug overdose in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
It's like, good
Then they just
Lord.
call it the Connors.
Yeah. Yeah, the Connors was definitely nowhere near as good as that. Yeah, you can raise up your mic. It's fine.
Well, I hit it earlier. And
I don't know. Did we ever tighten it back up, or has
I
it
don't
still
know.
been droopy?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem as droopy as it normally is.
I think it's this over here.
Yeah.
It's that over here, the knuckle.
Yeah. Well, that's why I handed
if
you
you
the,
buck.
that's why I handed you the Allen wrenches.
Well, it's not
weeks
this.
ago.
It's this over here.
Yeah, the Allen wrench tightens that.
Oh, well, shit. I don't.
That's why I handed
We're
you
always
Allen
stealing
wrenches.
Alan's wrenches.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of them.
He does have a lot. I don't know
I'm
why you
sorry.
can't decide on a singular size. You don't have to apologize. That's the kind of dipshit humor we have. We're all about the dipshittery around here.
I just feel eyes rolling.
I mean,
Just
we're
somewhere.
like we're old school Top Gear fans. We're used to talking about. Okay, so Chad, is there anything that you would like to talk about that we don't know about?
I can't wait to dominate whatever topic this is.
Yeah. it doesn't really matter because if I say something, y'all are going to chime in and
Here.
know more about it than I am. No, I don't know anything. Go ahead.
Wait.
I mean, is there anything coming up or recently that you've seen or that you're interested in? Like, I know you've spent a lot of
Say
time
crickets
working.
right here.
Yeah. I mean, I know you spent a lot of time at work or sporting with the boy.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you.
A lot of times I don't get the TV at all because it's going to
Yeah.
be either.
Did you ever get around to watching the what's that new Ben Affleck movie?
Oh, the Rip?
Yeah, did you
No, I
watch
have
that?
not. I need to.
Okay, so we talked about it 2 weeks ago. Neither of us got.
That's
a
what I'm
chance to
saying.
watch
I haven't even got around to watching any of the new movies yet. So.
it. Yeah, that's pretty bad if you haven't.
Although I've watched The Predator twice.
I told you it's fucking good. Predator Badlands.
Yes.
I told you it's fucking fantastic. And I almost rewatched it. No joke, I almost rewatched it the other day when I was bored.
And I tried to
So-
get.
did you watch it?
See, After
That's a no.
Prometheus,
No is what
I
you
stopped.
What you just told me is no.
No,
Okay.
actually, it's a good movie.
First of all, Alien Romulus is great.
Is
and then
it?
Romulus?
I don't like I
Yeah.
said. I haven't seen anything.
No,
since
Romulus was
Prometheus.
great. Did you watched it, right?
No,
oh,
not.
okay. Hefe and I watched it.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically all Alien things are on Hulu now, so you can watch them all. Because Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? You're buzzing. Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, so no, Alien Romulus is really good, and it's setting up a little side universe. But that is useful for watching a little bit of watching Predator Badlands. All 3 of the new Predator projects, fucking great. Prey, Predator, Hunter of Killer of Killers.
I did like Prey.
Yeah, Prey is It's all the same
totally-
guy,
yeah.
same guy, same team making all these movies. So if you didn't watch Killer of Killers, watch Killer of Killers because that
I haven't even heard of that one.
is
It's
animated.
animated.
It's animated.
I haven't watched it either, but yeah, no, it's
Oh, because you only just got Hulu a little while
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
We've been bullying him for a while.
yeah,
now.
and I finally got it. So
Watch Killer of Killers.
Okay.
Well, because we
Aren't
thought
they
there.
combining with HBO and Disney? Dang it, and Disney as well, doing a bundle?
No, that's Paramount.
Oh,
Paramount, Netflix, HBO. Okay, so that's the thing that we were
we're just getting
talk.
cable, but
Well, yeah.
on
So,
the
internet.
so this was the thing is that one of those topics we were going to talk about today, but I didn't have enough information on. Apparently, I think the courts sided with Paramount for buying
the WB.
Discovery, WB, HBO,
Yeah.
Discovery, all that, Warner Brothers. So I think they're going to do that, but it's going to cost them also the money that Netflix had already invested in purchasing it. So they got to throw on like an extra like $20 billion or something like that just to
'Cause
pay off Netflix.
Wow.
Yeah,
I was gonna say because Netflix was at like 80 something billion,
80
and then
something
Paramount came in.
120
What the?
billion. But here's the difference on that front. Netflix was buying distribution rights. Paramount was buying all of it. Yeah. All of it. However, the fucking talk of bringing back the Snyderverse is happening again.
Can we just drop it?
Yeah.
Like-
They're literally like these idiots are like, "Oh, we can revive the Snyderverse." You know, nobody
Just
wants
get
that.
beyond it. Yeah.
Nobody
Like,
wants the
you-
Snyderverse back.
You already goobered it up. You killed Superman for no reason. You didn't earn Superman's death, at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not the way they did it. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you didn't do anything. You made Man of Steel, and then you killed him in the next one. Like what? What are we doing? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just did the math. I was like,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
it was. It was BVS.
And then they're
or
like,
something.
"Your mom's name's Martha. My mom's name's Martha. Are we just best friends?" Like,
well, they
what
weren't.
the f-
They weren't best friends yet. By the end, when he
By the
bought
end, yeah,
bought the
close.
bank
Bought
to
the-
get the
yeah.
house, yes, that's when he's best friends. But yeah, I agree that the Snyderverse was not earned. It only had a handful of good movies. We had an argument about this a while ago. On the
which
show.
one's good?
You like the Flash, right?
No. It's okay to be wrong, but no.
Man of Steel, good movie.
Man of Steel was
Yes. Yes.
At least half of BVS was good.
Mm,
His version of Batman was actually pretty solid.
I think it was like a
The
Fart in
first
the wind.
the first Shazam was actually pretty fun
First Sam was fun.
because it was standalone. You didn't need much of anything else.
I enjoyed the. I want to say it was Aquaman that I.
Aquaman,
Aquaman
1
was-
is
yeah, it was
pretty
good.
good. I've heard okay things about Aquaman
It's
2,
two's all right. Yeah.
but it suffered from the fact that they cut out almost all of Mira because
Yeah,
of
the whole-
Amber Heard.
Oh,
Yeah,
Amber Turd.
Amber Turd. Obviously, Flash is god awful. I'll never watch that movie. You can't pay me to watch that movie. And if
Only
you try
watch
to
it
make me
because
watch
of-
it, I'll kill myself.
I only watched it because of Michael Keaton. That was
And that's the only reason anybody watched it.
Exactly.
And it just made people want a Batman movie, not a Flash movie. It's like you made a Flash movie that mostly incorporated Batman.
yeah.
That's where I'm getting with even the Marvel movies. I mean, I loved all the standalone stuff.
Yeah.
And then they're all combining everything together, and they're trying to bring so much into this new.
Yeah, because they
Doom.
forgot how to do
And I'm like,
standalone
can y'all
shit.
just put a
Yeah.
movie together
Well, look at it this
and
way.
be fine?
After Doom, we're going to get Secret Wars, which splits everything apart. So we get new reboots on characters
Yeah.
that probably need it, and you're going to be able to, we'll no longer have Captain America as Falcon or whatever. However I said that, likely we'll reset.
Captain Falcon.
Captain
Falcon America.
Yep.
Well, it's just like even the new Fantastic Four. They had one movie.
We have one movie, and now we're rebooting.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
right
it's not
into it. Yeah.
rebooting. It's not technically rebooting. They're involved in
Yes.
the next one.
They're bringing them into the new.
I feel like there's
stuff.
been like 3 Fantastic Four movies in the past 15 years.
There
Like,
have
there was
There
the
has been.
There was.
Okay.
There was the end of the original one. There was Fan 4 Stick, and then there was this one.
Yeah.
So you're not wrong. They were roughly 5 years apart. But we've gotten more Spider-Man movies in 15 years than we've gotten Fantastic Four movies.
I do like the Spider-Man movie.
Exactly. The Spider-Man movies are good, and the next one's coming already. Which at least
When's the
half
next Into the Spider-Verse one?
that one's been a mess. So I
Oh, it
don't-
has?
Yeah. Across the Spider-Verse Part 2 is
Electric Boogaloo. Sorry.
yeah.
No, you're talking about the third. This would be the third one.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's actually Across the Spider-Verse 2. So they treat the first one, Into the Spider-Verse, as its own standalone
okay.
movie, and they're doing a trilogy of Across the Spider-Verses.
Okay.
Which is the dumbest way to do a trilogy, to make it a quadrilogy for no reason. However, I agree that movie does need to come back, but however, there was a big jumbled mess after they did the last one when it came to Sony, Marvel, all the crossovers.
Oh.
And people just hating on Miles Morales for no real reason. I don't even know where that came from.
It's
It's been in the comics for a long time. So.
The issue is actually where Marvel Comics starting to call Miles Morales straight up Spider-Man. Like Peter Parker going away and Miles Morales taking over as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So people were in an outrage about that, which is I agree, because he's not Spider-Man. He's his own character. If anything, he'd be other Spider-Man, which is why he made his own costume, so it'd be another story, right? But just calling him Miles Morales forever was retarded.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, I mean, because you can't call him Miles Morales out loud, can you?
No.
And just
No.
calling him Spider-Man when you have at least 2 of them in front of you is also wonky. Everyone else has their own standalone name. So, actually, in the comics, they have given him a name officially now. I forgot what it is, but it's dumb. It's still spider-related, but it's really stupid, whatever it was.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, exactly.
The arachnid? I don't know.
I forgot what it is. You could Google it. Now that you have Wi-Fi, you can Google it.
Oh. I guess
But But the point is there was a lot of weird controversy right behind it. But what's funny is there's been so much other stuff that has happened around that movie, the Spider-Verse movie, that it's like, yeah, we need to make this happen. Because I think the other part was like, okay, now that we're reshuffling Marvel and Fox and Disney and everything, it's like, where do we put the Sony standalone projects, but also keep the multiverse going? You know, it was because also Marvel was like, we're done with the multiverse, and then immediately jumping into more multiverse.
That's like,
Exactly.
Without Kang. Oh, apparently Jonathan Majors has jumped over to sign on with a Daily Wire project.
Really?
Yeah,
oh,
apparently.
that's a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a choice.
So they're like, well, Hollywood's abandoning him. Screw it. We still want to make movies and stuff. He's a great actor.
Yeah, he is.
He put out a lot of really good movies and before he punched anybody.
There was a Daily Wire movie I wanted to watch. I can't even remember what it is.
Was it the cowboy one or the not cowboy one? Was it
There's a cowboy
What's the most
one?
recent one?
yeah,
that's
the
out right now?
actual movie? The last one I saw was Am I Racist? That movie was fantastic, by the way. That Matt Walsh documentary.
Let me see. Let me look it up.
It's great. You can't watch it
if I-
anywhere but Daily Wire Plus.
Yeah.
But we saw it in theaters because it was worth giving money to.
Right.
It's so good. It's 2 years ago, but I don't know what their latest movie was. But Terror on the Prairie was their Western with Gina Carano. Speaking of which,
I don't know.
we didn't talk about it on the show yet. I shared it. Have you seen it? The Gina Carano news?
No.
She's gonna be
Her and
yeah,
Ronda Rousey,
Rousey.
fighting in May.
Oh,
And Gina has got in shape. Me, put it on the screen.
What's gonna be on Netflix though, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's weird.
UFC.
yeah.
It's UFC style. But
Oh well, that's
it's,
good. At least
it's
it's not a
actually-
boxing match.
No, yeah, it's gonna be MMA. But Ronda's got the striking power, but you know, she's also really come downhill. But there's a
Yeah.
10-year gap between them age-wise.
I was gonna say because
And Ronda's smaller.
Ronda went to WWE after
Yeah,
getting.
absolutely. And then she got her butt handed to her by Jake Paul, I think. Because Jake Paul is in there too. Or Logan, not Jake. Logan Paul. Jake Paul's still getting punched in the face. Well, he was.
I mean, I don't even know if his jaw works anymore.
Nope.
That was. Whoo.
Dude, I
We gotta get smashed. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they zoomed in on it, and it's just boop. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that. He's like, I think it's broken. I'm
And-
like, brother, it is broken. There's no thinking about it.
No, what was crazy about that was the people it's almost confirmed at this point that. Oh, I forgot to do meme of the week. I knew I forgot something. It's been basically almost confirmed of how his fights are rigged, realistically, because he keeps doing this. He'll start getting pummeled, and then he sticks his tongue out, and then they stop pummeling him. It's like,
Let's say, who is the UFC champion that he KO'd?
I don't know why I'm doing this the hard way. Why am I scrolling this way? I'm just gonna go look it up. Who? Who KO'd?
Jake Paul KO'd a former UFC middleweight champion.
Oh yeah.
Tyrone Woodley.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sitting here like, I'm pretty sure that's right. Someone's going to be like, no, you're an idiot.
No, I don't think you're wrong, actually. I'm trying to find a good shot here. The actual thing. Yes. So they did a announcement video with Gina kicking the camera over, and then they got in each other's face.
Oh.
And Gina's lost like 100 pounds.
I was about to say
jacked.
she got real tiny compared
Because
to
in the Mandalorian,
She was still very thick.
Yeah.
But she had been out of fighting for like 10 years.
Yeah.
She hasn't actually fought in forever.
Yeah.
But she's never lost.
Well, Ronda, neither. She's been.
Well,
in
Ronda's
movies.
been fighting. I mean, the last time she was in a proper ring, she did get the shit knocked out of her.
Yeah, she did.
Mm-hmm.
But
I can't remember her name, but yes.
yeah, I mean,
Holly Holm?
Yes, that's it.
it's Holly
yeah.
Holm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that bitch can punch.
Yeah.
She had a little bit of height and reach.
Yeah, but look at it this
Difference.
way: the one is better at striking at this point, the other one's better at grappling. But Gina's got weight and height advantage on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to go very much a one way.
Yeah, we'll see.
just
But
depends on-
like I said, 10-year age difference
As I
plus
said, the
Yeah.
age is going to.
plus like 7 years extra experience on one over the other. Because Gina was way out of fighting while Ronda still was.
Yeah.
See who's going to break a leg first.
All I know is that Gina got hot again. I mean, she was always very pretty, but she got hot, and I'm okay with that.
All she's going to do is spin her up, pick her up, and throw her on the ground. I'm going to be like,
That
Damn.
worth it.
Yeah.
Worth it. Look, if she gets fit and gets back into action movies again too, that'd be
Yeah.
great. Like she's been out of proper Hollywood since the Disney debacle.
that's,
Yeah.
oh, it's
I was saying, get on with Netflix after you get done with the fight and
Yeah.
just do
Yeah.
all there because they're putting out
so
what
much. Yes.
seems
Yeah.
to be a movie like every other day. And I'm like, I haven't even heard
I
of
think
most
they
of
do
this.
one, I think, one or two every month.
Yeah, they're dropping. Well, that's
crazy.
why Netflix subscriptions have gone through the
Yeah.
roof. Now it's like $24 a month for
What?
the non-ad version.
Yeah.
But they're giving us more content than they've ever done. And they were trying to buy Warner Brothers to show everything from Warner Brothers there instead of having to license it separately.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine having all your Harry Potter subscriptions and everything else that way.
I mean, you could balance your whole
Yeah.
enterprise off just the Harry
Oh.
Potter movies alone.
I am
People
gonna
going
burn.
like,
I am
I'm
gonna
watch
burn up your Apple sometime soon, Chad, because Monarch: Legacy of Monsters season 2 is coming,
Yeah, I was going to.
and I'm excited about
I
that.
haven't
have-
watched the first one, but I saw the previews for the second. I was like, man, I got to watch that shit.
Oh, it's very slow, but it's not exactly boring.
Okay.
But the love triangle is really retarded.
Mothra, King Kong, and Godzilla.
Nope, it's no, it's actually it's a person. It's
Oh,
it's a
okay.
3 people love triangle.
Mothra, Godzilla, and random person number 2.
That would be great if it was actually like that. But apparently, it'll be significantly more monsters in this season, including a whole new kaiju that we've never seen or heard of.
Interesting.
And it's a midquel, so it actually takes place in the gap between movies.
I love. Well, I say I love those movies. Once we got past King of the Monsters, then we got
King of the Monsters was so good.
King of the Monsters was good, but the first one I was like,
Yeah.
man, there's too many humans in this thing.
And
Like,
they continue to keep way too many humans.
Yep.
But King of the Monsters was fantastic.
I love Godzilla versus Kong.
Godzilla vs. Kong was fantastic.
I will love that movie to the end of time, and no matter what streaming service it's on, I'm
Yeah.
always going to pay for it just so I can watch it. Probably once every other
yeah,
month.
GVK,
I have a problem.
is pretty damn good, but the human part of it is terrible.
Oh, you don't like the ancient race that's living in the planet's core?
No, that part I'm okay with. Wait, are you talking about the first GVK or the second GVK? The newest one.
The newest one.
Oh yeah, no, that one's garbage. Yeah. The first GVK is a good one.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot that there was actually the second one. The
Yeah,
second one
Frozen-
was with the
So
with the
hit
people.
Secret Empire, Frozen Empire, whichever one it is. There were so many empires that year.
Frozen Secret Empire.
Yeah, Frozen Secret Empire. That one. Well, because the funny part was Ghostbusters Frozen Empire came out before that, and then this was Godzilla versus Kong Hidden Empire, Secret Empire, whatever. New Empire. It was New Empire. Even worse. There was another
Empire Strikes Back.
There was another Empire movie in that year. So that's why it was the year of Empire movies, and not a good one.
Is this the one where you had the mighty
Yeah, the glove. Yeah,
glove?
yeah, that was actually pretty badass. I will say, like, there was the kaiju fights in that movie were great, but they made the same mistake that Pacific Rim 2 did, where they showed wide scale of the shot instead of showing it from the ground human level. They actually give you scale. It's like when you zoom way out and show me an entire cityscape and two monsters fighting on what's left of a city. That doesn't feel like much of anything. I know they did that in the old ones, but they tried to keep it a little bit lower camera. You didn't get a big, wide panning shot of two monsters running at each other.
Yeah.
It worked in King of the Monsters when they did it because it wasn't stuck that way.
Yeah.
And you occasionally went to the ground level looking up at them, and that was fantastic. I still cry every time Mothra comes on screen in that movie. Yeah. I don't know why. Something about Mothra makes me cry, and I don't know what it is.
Well, I guess I'm staying up all night because now I'm going to watch
Oh, you're gonna watch that
Godzilla
too.
versus Kong and then Godzilla -1 because that one's just fantastic.
Yeah, and -0 is coming. Yeah. And we still don't know that much about it.
The less I know, the better.
They were trying to figure out what kaiju he will be fighting, but there will be another kaiju.
It's the
You
only
watched
movie.
-1, right?
No.
The Japanese one?
No.
What's on
More
Netflix?
homework for you. It's on Netflix now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And they also have the black and white version on Netflix.
I watched
as well.
that. That was tough, man. That is a tough movie to watch in black and white. Like, so it makes you go back to the original.
Yep.
Because Godzilla in that movie is a force of nature,
Yeah.
almost effectively. It's so good.
It.
I watched it in the
It's-
theater.
I was gonna say it's the only movie I have been
Wait,
to
it might
by
not be on
myself.
Netflix anymore. It might be somewhere else. It bounced around.
Oh, I hope not.
Well,
I gotta go track it down again.
well, it's somewhere. It is definitely still streaming. I just don't
Yeah.
know where.
That's the only movie I've seen in theaters by myself, like ever.
And watch it with the proper subtitles, not whatever embedded subtitles. Because we discovered the Netflix subtitles change the last words in the movie. And I told Hefe, go back and rewatch that last scene, but watch it with the proper subtitles, not the Netflix subtitles. And it changes it. Yeah. Because in one of them, it said, like in the Netflix one, it ended with her saying, did you finish your battle? Or something like that. And in the actual translation is, has your war finally ended? And her saying that to him
Yep.
is such a big thing.
That's such a huge difference for that whole movie.
The context of that statement changes so much with just a few words.
That's crazy that they changed it that much.
Yeah, well, they're just like, oh, well, it means this. It's like, no. No, I watched it in theaters with subtitles. I sat there and I watched that whole thing. So when I watched the Netflix version and it got to that scene, I went, that's not the fucking words she says. And then I went into the selection and it said the Netflix translation. I was like, no. The proper subtitles. And boom, there it was. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, there's another movie to add to the list. Gotta watch.
I feel like all we're
We have
doing
mi-
is throwing stuff that you have to
men's
watch.
group.
Yeah.
Well, he knows he has homework. He's just actually the busiest out of all of us.
Yeah.
Hefe's busy in that he sits in a parking lot all night and occasionally does patrols, so he has time to watch stuff. I am off all day, effectively, so I can watch whatever I want until I need to go work on things. You know. And then I'm sure you have some downtime at work.
Every now and then. Most of the time it's like when I get home and I'm cleaning, I'll put stuff on
Yeah.
or anything like that. But like actually sit down and watch TV? No, not really.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a second screen watching.
Yeah.
Oh, that was another thing, because we've talked about that on the show before. The way they're writing shows now for second screen viewing. They give you so much exposition because they know you're watching your phone and listening to the TV. That's one reason why the new Game of Thrones show was actually better, because it forced you to watch it, because you would miss things if you weren't. They weren't just giving you exposition dumps and constantly explaining what they were doing. And when the writers actually said that, because at the end of the show they always include a little bit of stuff, right? And it's like, yeah, we know about the second screen stuff. We're not making a show like that. You're gonna have to watch the show. I was like, oh, nice. I actually appreciates that about them. How many phone calls are you missing? Text messages.
No, only one.
Oh. So, Chad, were you the one who brought up the Scary Movie coming?
Nope.
Somebody brought it up. I just thought it was you.
It wasn't me.
Oh.
I could care less about the movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was trying to remember who brought it up.
Moo, mother.
Yeah, I was trying to remember who brought it up because the big deal was that they finally got the rights back, and that's why.
Wasn't me.
That's why. Okay, I don't know who that was then. Somebody who was visiting on the podcast. I don't remember who it was. We've had some visitors here and there and some guest appearances, but I never pay attention. So, Scary Movie 6, I think technically is what's coming, but they're just calling it Scary Movie again. So, did you get a chance to watch the trailer? Okay, did you?
I didn't even know it was coming out.
Okay, cool. So you'll probably have to reposition yourself to watch it. Me, obviously. Sorry, that was very loud. Yeah, scooch over if you gotta.
He's
All
got
right.
a camera on the way.
Yeah,
but
I know the camera is in the way. One of these days, I will have a TV. Yeah, you're hitting the shelf. It's fine.
You're good.
Yeah, I mean, I can try to. Yeah, there you go. Get up and move. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, go snuggle up with Chad.
Here.
Yeah, sit in his lap. There we go. All right. Hold on. I'm pushing all the wrong buttons here. All right. Either way. So, because of course, you know that it does all the tropes from different movies, right? So, right off the bat, we've got Jason standing here.
Megan.
My God, he stabbed her! Not her! My pronouns are they, them. He stabbed them!
We back.
There's a serial killer on the loose.
Hello, Tuesday.
I had been preparing for this for years. Hello, Mother. You look like shit.
Should we hug? I really want to, but I'm a Republican now, so I'm supposed to be racist.
Oh, girl, I think all white people are racist anyway. Come here.
God.
But that's like.
Hey there. We heard tell of a Halloween party. We're here to drink, play bad music, do some half gay shit.
Why just half gay?
Stop smiling!
Mom, Santa gave me a severed arm. Be sure to thank him. What the?
Help! Help!
Bitch, we on break. So you handle yours. I'll be right over here eating my falafel and my pork rinds. Bitch.
Damn. Falafel and pork rinds. Okay, so. Holy shit. They went at everything.
I like the fact that they still kept it just over the top, goofy.
The top. And they have like 20, almost 20 years to catch up. Like it's been a minute.
They got some material to work with.
Every single new horror franchise that has come out ever.
Yeah.
And I love that I got to wonder if they're going to be self-referential on Scream, because Scream is self-referential when it comes to.
Yeah.
And of course, Matthew Lilliard's out there doing press tours because he's in the new Scream 7. So they somehow bring his character back into Scream after dying in the first one. Don't ask questions. Just that's the whole point of Scream, is to point at the tropes of how the hell did this movie villain die and we haven't seen it for 25 years.
I haven't seen a Scream.
There's some homework for you.
They're starting to get to be like the Fast and the Furious movies.
That's the point. But this is the final one.
Yeah.
Scream 7 is.
Sure it is.
Well, if they wait 10 more years and to come back with a complete reboot, they did that too. So Scream actually started doing what Scary Movie was doing and being so self-referential. People were like, well, hell, we can't even make fun of this anymore. They're already B-rabbiting this. They're already making fun of the fact that they're making fun of all the tropes. If they go back that at the end, it was all just what's his face at the first Randy telling the story at the beginning. It goes all the way back to there and how everything is so self-referential that all of this was a dream for young Sydney after she slept with what's his face the first time and none of it ever actually happened. That would be weird. That's how they should end it, realistically, in my opinion. But Newhart, this shit.
I was about to say Final Destination. Just everything goes back to how it was.
It completely
beforehand.
reset.
Yep.
Where that final, what was it? The Final Destination last one ends up circling back around to the first one, right? Or at least one of them did. I heard.
All I know is a roller coaster flew off, and it made me not want to ride roller coasters for a long time.
I mean, their whole generation of kids don't follow close behind a logging truck anymore, and everybody also gets that movie wrong. They always say it was the first one. It wasn't. It was the second one.
Shit.
Yep.
That
I
would
make sure I call people on that. I'm like, no, that was the second one, not the first one. That was the opening scene to that. That was what the chick saw. The very first incident. Yeah, that was the first one. A very rainy, sunlit day. Didn't make any damn sense.
No, it doesn't.
It's like it was incredibly soaking wet, but broad sunlight. It's like, huh.
How does that work?
It's clearly raining at some point, which is one reason why the freeway was soaking wet. Either way, that looks absolutely absurd, and I might actually give them some money for that because for me, the fact that they reference all these movies, they got the stuff, they got some Terrifier in there, obviously all the old movie villains all on the train, and then you get the newer ones out in real life. I feel like there's going to be some extra puns in there somewhere.
I didn't see it. Pennywise.
I didn't see a Pennywise, but there's definitely got to be a Pennywise in there, especially with the extra revival of Welcome to Derry.
Yeah,
I want to go back and rewatch that. I want to see if it actually is as good on a rewatch, knowing all the stuff. Were you into any of that?
I'll be honest, I'm not a horror movie guy.
I'm not either. I'm not either, but I like the It franchise.
My buddy also says the same thing, and he's been trying to get me to watch it, and I still have not sat down.
Wait, Heffy never finished.
No, I haven't even started, so I'm with you. I don't.
I mean, Welcome to Derry fills out the story a lot. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I just like thinking back to the original one because I've seen like bits and pieces, and just is it Tim Curry?
Yes.
Yeah.
And just how
the original one. So just funny. So we were
sitting on a railing, like spinning that thing, and just like
we're sitting there in preparation for it. So we've seen the modern It movies. Heffy had never seen any of them except for the original. So he goes on there to watch the new It movies. So I told him, okay, It 2017, that's the one you're looking for. So he finds It 2016 and watches it without realizing it's just the remaster of the original one. Comes on the next week and tells us how terrible it was. So we're sitting there, he's sitting there, it's like, it was like 3 hours long. It was goofy as hell. I hated it. It was terrible.
It had really bad animatronics.
Yeah, it was so bad. And then everything. Then he says, like, and they fought the spider at the end of the first one. I'm like, wait, no, that's not. And then literally like 20 minutes later, he's scrolling through his phone. It's like, wait, I watched the wrong one. And then it's just like, you stupid mofo. We told you which one to watch, and you watched the old one again.
If one was released in 2016, it should be like, hey, the opening scene, this isn't a 2016 movie.
Yeah, clearly it should be very, very obvious it's not a movie made in 2016 or 2017. But also the fact that I said 2017 repeatedly, and he went for 2016, as though it's a year model on a car, where it's like, 2017, it's definitely 2016, right?
Whoops.
Either way, so he rewatched those movies and then started watching Welcome to Derry, which was one of my favorite things last year. Yeah. Still not better than K-pop Demon Hunter, but that's beside the point.
How many times have you watched that movie?
In totality?
That must be a lot, then.
I was going to say, I'll put the over-under at 7.
No, it's at least 7. But I also watch a lot of the clips, or I won't restart the entire movie. I'll just go back to certain parts and watch from there. It's a great movie. I can't help it. I love the music.
It's a Netflix one, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the highest. It's the most watched thing ever on Netflix.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Ever.
Yeah.
If they had actually put it out the box office.
So you've never seen anything about it or watched it at all?
I've seen, I guess, like still frames of it.
It is actually a pretty good movie.
It's actually a really good movie. It's unironically a good movie, and the music slaps.
I do like good music.
Yeah. if you like pop music, like
it's catchy.
It's very catchy. It's insanely good. And because it just lets the characters be the characters, it doesn't worry about a message. It wants to tell a story. It effectively tells that story, and you have character development.
Imagine that.
You actually do what was supposed to. And by the way, that movie was never even supposed to see the light of day.
Really?
Yeah, Sony fucked that one up. That was supposed to be a Sony-specific movie, and then Netflix bought the rights to it because they thought they could never actually put it out.
Huh.
Yeah, Sony's kicking the fuck out of themselves because they would have made $500 million easy on that. If they actually put that out in theaters, that would have been $500 million, no problem, if not more. But also, Pixar would have been thoroughly embarrassed because everything they're putting out now is garbage.
It all looks the same.
It all looks
like they have the same human-looking models.
Yeah.
Everything.
Luca was good, but nothing since Luca has been good.
Is Luca the one where he's a
sea monster?
Shoot.
"Quote unquote" sea monster. It's the Italian one.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
We saw it in theaters. It was actually pretty good. Luca actually had some heart to it and stuff like that, but everything since then has been mostly hot garbage.
You ready for the new Toy Story movie?
I haven't even watched the trailer because I don't even give a shit.
Watch it today.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was like,
it's like
introducing tech to the whole thing. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Of course. That's exactly where it would have to go. AI.
Yeah, I can already predict the joke with the iPad. Why are they putting the iPad in front of the kid? Like, you already know that's coming.
I doubt it. But that would have even been in the last one because that's when the iPad age started.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not remotely interested. I never even finished the previous Toy Stories. I stopped at Toy Story 3. That was the daycare one, right?
Sure. I
was going to say, it's the one where they all end up almost dying in a landfill or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, that was the big thing is you thought they were going to die, and they should have ended on not knowing whether they did or didn't.
Oh, that's a good way to scar some kids.
Mm-hmm.
We were scarred as kids, and we're better people for it. We watched parents die on screen.
Rip Mufasa.
Yes. Not the new Mufasa, the original one. The new Mufasa got a prequel movie.
Jesus.
Didn't even need to happen. Did you watch that one? I forget. Somebody said they watched it. Was it you? Okay. I don't think it was Hefe. He would have no reason to watch that one. I don't remember who said they wouldn't.
He watched dumb movies.
He watches dumb movies, but occasionally he'll catch up 17 years later on a really good movie that he missed.
Have you seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Well, yes, I have.
I never saw the reboot, though.
It was actually, I enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything like crazy over the top, but it was still fun. It was still Bill and Ted's stupid fun.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
not trying to be something it's not supposed to be.
You know what's funny is I saw Bogus Journey before I saw Excellent Adventure.
Oh, really?
I did too.
Yeah. I saw it in reverse order. I'm like, but I enjoyed the second one. It was like, especially the song at the end was really good.
My dad had bought it on DVD because he's like, oh, yeah, I watched this when I was young. You're going to love this movie. And then we watch it together, and he's like, what the heck was that? And I was like, it's your movie, dude. What do you mean?
Yeah, it was great when I was 15.
Yeah, and then he goes, wait, I didn't know there was two. And I was like, what do you mean you didn't know there was two?
Wait, what did he...
So he bought Bogus...
he bought Bogus Journey thinking
he
it
bought
was
number
Excellent
2.
Adventure.
And then we watched it, and he had no idea. He'd never seen it.
Yeah,
the entire time we're watching the movie, he's like, I don't remember any of this.
So he saw the
movie?
second one and not even realizing he was watching the second one. He pulled a Hefe.
Yeah. And I was just sitting there going,
wait,
it's your movie, not mine.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to hate myself. How old is your dad? Okay. It's like starting with an S. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I was about to feel real old there for a second. Well, because there's a girl who goes to our church. She's like 26, and her dad is only a hair older than you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was like 20 when she was born. So like she's like,
right.
yeah,
Oh,
it would be
no.
really weird dating anybody my dad's age. It's like I'm gonna walk away. This feels weird. It's like your dad is barely older than me. I don't know to be insulted or not.
Yeah, I'm going to pull this ripcord real quick out of this conversation. Goodbye.
Exactly. I'm gonna go over there now. This is weird. It's like, yeah, 26 and her dad's 40 something. I'm like, I wouldn't know what to do if I had a 20 something, nearly 30-year-old daughter right now. I'd be losing my mind. I'll tell you that. Because even when I was a stepdad, like, let's see, she was 11 or 12 whenever I left. So, yeah, she'd be in her early 20s, or 23, I think now is how old Tara is.
I don't need to take. I'm just
Okay, I didn't know. Either way, sorry, occasional phone calls. By the way, I was going to ask you, Chad, can we talk about the thing yet or no?
I guess we can, but there's nothing new yet, so I have no idea yet.
Yeah, I just didn't know if there were legal ramifications to talking about
I have
it
no
or not.
idea.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I don't know where it's gonna go.
Yeah, because it's really stupid. I feel like if you now have a new.
Well, I haven't gotten into that solidified yet, so I'm waiting to see what happens. So.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. No, it's a legal conundrum currently, but we've been waiting for almost a whole fucking year to be able to actually talk about it publicly on the show, and we haven't been able to. So like. But now things are getting, I don't want to say technically, it's never gotten more complicated. It's just gotten more annoying, right?
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's getting more annoying.
They're being pushy, and I don't understand why.
Effectively, without going into the full details, the case should have been dismissed months and months ago.
Yep.
But they got onto a prosecutor who apparently wants to make a name for herself. And even with having virtually nothing to go on at all, and even the base accusations in the first place changing entirely, somehow still pushing the case forward.
Neat.
Yep, neat is the problem. So, like I said, without going into any extra details, it has been annoying as hell. And even with extra legal counsel that we know off to the side being like, the fuck? That doesn't even make sense. Why would they do that? It's like, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, other than somebody that's trying to just make a name for themselves, none of it has made sense since... Well, I'd say day 3. Day 1, it made sense. Day 3, it doesn't make any more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, either way. Since, of course, what was it, the last episode you were on, you blatantly were talking about when you got arrested.
Yeah.
Which a lot more people have seen because...
I don't really care.
No, it's fine. I mean, it was public. At that point, it was already public record that you had been arrested.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I was like, you can look it up if they want. Not that it's stupid, but it's like we talked about it on the show the next week. So, it's just silly. Yeah, that was it. Oh, so since you weren't here for that, what was your worst day of work ever? If you want to talk about it.
I don't know if you'll actually want to hear that story or not.
I like. You just made us want to hear that story. The question is, should I air it?
But that's the problem. Is that I mean, I haven't been brought into anything. This was many, many, many years ago, but is a double that I saw when I was like a fresh EMT, like as baby could be. I'm pretty sure I was maybe 2 months on the job, if that.
Damn.
And it was, it wasn't good. It was Dad deciding to. Yeah, again, it's really dark.
I mean,
I understand completely. That right there.
You can talk about it if you want. It's up to you. I
just didn't want to put something out there on y'all's stuff and be like, and everyone be like, "What the hell is this now?"
Well, here's what we can do. If you want to tell the story, I'll put it behind the paywall on Patreon.
Sure. I mean,
that way you can. I'm curious, and if you don't necessarily want it out there, 100%.
It only makes me wake up at night every now and then. It used to all the time, but
okay,
no,
guys. So this will be behind the paywall because it might involve some gruesome detail, just in case. So may not be 100% YouTube friendly. Not that we're going to see anything, but okay. So behind the paywall, guys. I hate to do that, but sometimes YouTube got to be that way. So you can sign up for a 7-day free trial on the Patreon if you want to hear this story. If you picked the right 7 days.
Yeah.
Next
Surprise! It wasn't that one.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so go ahead.
Yeah, because there's been times where people have said, "Oh yeah, they're dead," and they're not dead.
They're not 100% dead yet.
Yeah,
that do happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happened to me.
Not you.
Yeah, well, it happened on a call I was on.
No, I'm saying it didn't happen to you.
Yeah.
You saw it happen.
I trusted a cop and a firefighter to tell me, "Oh yeah, they were good," and they were,
yeah,
and they were not.
And
so we got turned around and came back, and I was like, come running out. They just started breathing.
Yeah.
No, that's not how that works. And then walked in there and went, no, okay, we actually got to do some stuff now.
So what's funny is, both of my best friends growing up, one became a cop, one became a firefighter.
One was cool, one was a nerd.
No, they were both nerds, and neither were cool. But
okay, as adults, one was cool and one was a nerd.
Nope, still not. But what's funny is that there was a tiny bit of rivalry between them, as there usually is between cops and firefighters, because of course from the firefighter side they always called cops blue canaries. because they got to go in there first. It's like, nope, that's not us. I got to go in first, and then we'll come in after the fact. You guys can go figure out where all the good bullets are coming from.
Yeah. Y'all have fun over there doing all that fun stuff. I'm just gonna sit out here and be like, hey, y'all having fun in there? No,
Yep.
neat.
Yep. I just remembered that when you were talking about it. I was like, yeah, blue canaries. I forgot about that. That's what he used to call them. That is funny, guys. I was about to reach out to everybody and say, if you have any horrific stories as an EMT, send them in. And I'm like, wait, no, maybe not. Maybe next time when Larson comes on, we can do an EMT-centric episode.
Hey, I got funny stories. I got sad stories. I got stories that'll make you go, you got called for that? And I'll be like, yes, I did.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, the great thing about this show is we have a broad range of occupations. Like, Chad makes vinyl happen. I mean, it doesn't sound crazy, but he's got to do some really cool shit with it. Hefe was in the military and now has his own security business, but he also runs bingo. So we're all in a weird spot too.
Is he going to be the one running it out at Frankenbolt's?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't know why you didn't think about that. Yeah, I did forget they got a new bingo situation going
I'm
on
so
out there.
excited for it. I'm so freaking excited.
I'm not going to be able to make it out there because, depending on when it's going to be, but if it's going to be Wednesday nights, I can't because that's when I do Patreon nights.
Oh.
Yeah, so my Patreon nights are on Wednesday nights. That's why during the week I usually can't come out and do shit. So they were real surprised when I show up at Friday. And they're doing their little dart tournament. And they're like, what are you doing here on a Friday? I'm like, oh, I was bored.
Yeah.
I was bored.
It's the perfect place to go.
I was bored and I wanted pizza.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've gone to Frankenbolt specifically because I wanted pizza. And he was very low on beer.
Yeah, that they just ordered a new.
They just got the 10-barrel system in, and it's already damaged, and came with the wrong drain tube.
Neat.
Came with a 1.5-inch drain tube, and he ordered a 2-inch drain tube. So now he can drain it, but it will take significantly longer, and certain beers won't drain out of it because too many ingredients. You can't get it out through the pipe into the next stage, basically. You're very famous right now, Shadow.
Oh, well.
Are you getting all the election calls too? Or
he'll get a call. He'll call back later.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up here in a minute, anyways. But I will say though, I may or may not have mentioned it to you before. So if you come on a second time, which you probably will, anyways.
Yes.
When you get time.
I'm glad I made such a good impression.
Yeah.
Until you get and upload it, and everyone's like, "Who's this asshole? Fuck him."
No, they'll probably be like, "Please give it a Hefty, bring it back more."
Yeah, so you've been on. You talk more than I did, so.
Yeah. Well, that's not unusual.
Yeah.
But you're always appreciated, Chad.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Well, I need an extra input on the mayonnaise out there, anyways.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
It can be used with one. But anyway, no. It just so happened today we're not doing a whole lot of topics that Chad is very familiar with. That's just a random act.
I feel like he did that to you on purpose.
Probably.
No, it was kind of... Well, we also changed because we were going to specifically talk more about Iran when Hefe was going to be here. Because from a military perspective, he
right.
have a little bit more to go.
I'd still be out of the conversation anyway.
Yeah. Well, we were going to dig through articles and stuff like that, so at least we don't need to be experts on it. We would just be reading things. Anyways, that's what we'll be doing next week anyways, as more happens. But if you come again the next time, you'll be invited to join our Offenders group.
Oh.
We have the Offenders. That's our superhero team. It's like the Avengers, but worse.
I'm already interested.
Yeah. So realistically,
it all depends on your whole thing.
So realistically, you pick your superpowers, and then your negative offset
is being short a superpower.
Yes, we have a shrinking guy.
Damn it.
We just gained a shrinking guy, which I have not added to the list. I need to. Arian from Mad Llama is now our shrinking guy. And Hefe actually, I don't know if you got a chance to watch it. Hefe actually got a name off and it stuck. Normally he names things and I immediately say that fucking sucks. He came up with the name and that actually helped us figure out the power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's the belittler and he shrinks.
Belittler?
Because
I love that.
But he's the first person to ever run or roll double degen. So he rolled double degen and death, which is a combo we've never got to before. So we had to figure out how he got to be super degenerate and how that had to apply to his powers. So basically, you determine your superhero. You pick your powers. You roll these dice, and they determine your offset, and then we figure out how it works.
I love it.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
Okay, well, think about it till next time, whenever that'll be.
I already had a couple ideas go through my mind. I'm like,
so I will send you the list of the people who've come before, so you'll know what superpowers are already taken. Now we can repeat a couple of them as long they can have some crossover superpowers.
Is there one that is taking credit for other people's work? Because that's pretty much all I do.
It's not really a superpower so much as you just happen to be there.
Call you the
That's more of an
Captain
offset.
Asshole.
That's
call you
actually
the creditor.
That's more, yeah. That's more of an offset than it is the power in and of itself. So just for shits and giggles, because we've already been
Shiggles.
So Chad wanted super speed like the Flash. You're the only other name that's stuck immediately, so he got NASCARlo because
That's incredible.
so he can only turn left when he's running at super speed. But also,
Don't worry, I'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
but also he has to run with his mouth open. Now, we did that before we had the dice, so that was 100%.
So it was great that way. I was asked for 5.
Yeah,
So I was like, I couldn't
yeah.
Holy crap.
imagine.
Although I don't remember if I told you or not, for anybody who's been around long enough, we're allowing yearly resets.
Oh, crap.
So you can reset your power, but you're gonna have to roll the dice.
And I passed my anniversary, so
No, I'm saying you've been around long enough, it would count.
I know.
Yeah, so you don't have to. I'm saying if you want to.
No.
So if there's people who fucked it up and they're like, I don't like this and want to start over,
I am totally fine with mine.
like
I don't want to get any worse.
that's fine. Like Dante. Dante probably would love to re-roll. So he runs a super speed. Hefe can take things apart with his brain, but he can't put them back together with his brain. So the problem is that he literally has to do it by hand one way or with his brain the other way. And if he tries it, he suffers brain damage.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Now, and I can manipulate reality to my will, but at the cost of human life. Someone somewhere dies if I make something happen.
If you press this button, you get $1 million.
Yes, it's
but
literally
someone
the
somewhere
button.
dies.
But the thing is that the closer and more personal the attempts get, the more effect it has directly on me. So if I want to kill somebody, somebody I love dies. And if I try to resurrect someone I love, I die.
That's all downside.
Hello, offset. But before that, I could literally just have whatever I want, and I don't care that people are dying somewhere. But if I wanted to rescue a whole bunch of people out of a burning building, it's entirely possible all the firefighters nearby die. Because I have no control over it. It just happens.
It's like I just wanted the new PlayStation. That's it.
I still honestly, I think I like Louis' powers the best with his offset. The teleporting.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like his offset the best. So he got death offset as well. Well, I like his main offset. I don't like Hefe's offset. That's retarded. Hefe threw in whenever he transports, he is 7.5 inches off the ground. So he has an awkward step every time. Although 4 inches would have sufficed. We went for 7.5 for some reason. But either way, when he teleports to somebody, he actually is switching places with that person. But they reappear where he was dead. Yeah. So if he just wants to go to the store, unfortunately, some mom dies and her kid is standing there next to Louis when he arrives.
What's up?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry about that. But if he wants to go home, there's nobody alive there. So I joked he moved into an apartment complex that always has vacancies.
This is the murder complex.
Yeah. It's like they have no neighbors. It's weird. Always got a new neighbor across the street. It keeps happening. Either way, there's a long list of offenders, and we have one affiliate. That's Captain Sweatpants. He flies, but he has to have an erect penis to fly, and he has to be using it like a joystick to control his flight.
So now the question is, do you fly like this? Do you fly like this? Well, actually,
He flies like
this, you
Superman.
fly like
He
this.
flies with one hand in his pants is what he does. That's why he's Captain Sweatpants. And he's teamed up with Candida.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Candida's like Storm. She's a weather witch. But her offset is racist and gay. So
Wait a second. Racist and gay?
oh yeah, because the dice determines your offset.
Right.
So you go with majority and minority. It's 3 dice.
I love it.
Yeah. So she got racist and gay, but the funny part is she's half Mexican and she's a lesbian. So we had to figure out how to make her straight. The racist part was easy. She's a weather witch. So her powers disproportionately and indirectly affect neighborhoods of color. And then to be straight, she can maximize her powers by teaming up with Captain Sweatpants and holding onto his penis or better. So her powers get stronger the more contact she makes with her partner. So she can be utterly dangerous if she's riding him through the sky.
Oh no.
Yeah. And her name is Lady Katrina. Or Dat Bitch Katrina, depending on the neighborhood she's in.
Well,
welcome. She want to join
I'm
the
still
Offenders.
excited for number 2.
He's going to have bread-related powers.
Oh, 100%.
He throws loaves of bread at people. It's like, it's not really a superpower. Well, it depends on how you're doing it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to feed everybody. I got that
Like
bread.
I said, the offset is determined after you pick your powers, which is why it gets weird. Uh-oh. What is Lindsay sending me? Our pickle dealer. Did you get something?
No, I have not gotten something.
I must have something on my thumb because it's not reading it. She ooh, did she make... It looks like she might have made some Dijon again.
Ooh.
Because that first batch did not stick around very well. Sorry. Yeah, she made a lot of it. What? Ooh. 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 2 jars are for us.
Ooh.
One with my name and one with Tessa's name on it.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I don't get any.
Well, you get one. Well, also Jessica doesn't get any.
She doesn't deserve any.
No. It does look like Dijon, though.
I was trying to figure out what the noise was.
That's what
It sounded like someone using
That's the TV.
Thank you.
I was like, who's...
That's our
we
the bathroom.
someone
Where we at?
I think it was a sync running and the TV playing at the same time because there was a video of her countertop.
Oh, yeah.
So odds are Tessa got the same video.
It's like when you go to a sports bar and the TV's going
Yeah.
in the bathroom. And
Yeah.
Those are the
Right?
best. Like, I love being able to urinate and still watch my game.
Yep.
Don't miss anything.
Especially if it's hockey.
Oh, always hockey. Well, that and college football.
just don't.
What about curling?
The Canadians are cheating bastards.
They cheating fucks. This is touch. It's a double touch.
He's like, me.
I didn't touch it.
But it did produce some of the best memes after Canada lost to the United States, where Nathan McKinnon's lined up with that shot and it's just boop.
Yep. No, they needed to do the out in the space, like he touches the stone and it just flies out of the. Exactly. If nobody made that meme, they should have. Oh, I forgot to do meme of the week. Shit. Okay, we got to do meme of the week before we end.
Meme of the week.
So wait, let's do. Do we want to watch the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer real quick and then do meme of the week?
Yes.
You've seen it.
Yeah, I've
right?
seen it, yeah.
Okay, but you haven't seen them.
I have not.
Okay, so we're gonna watch the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer because it's another new news thing, and then we'll do meme of the week. I gotta send it to myself anyway. So Mortal Kombat 2 trailer. I've seen it, but I forgot. You might have to hop over again.
Oh, I got it from here.
So it's all about Johnny
Ooh.
Cage in this one.
You want to know what makes a hero? It's not destiny.
I don't know who that was. Maybe that was
It's
Katana.
not something you're born with.
Is that Judge Dredd?
Yes.
Yes.
For greatness. Johnny Cage.
No, it's Billy Butcher.
Touche.
Then realizing you had it in you this entire time. Whoa! I really don't feel comfortable hitting a girl.
Don't worry. You won't.
Yo, send me back. I want to go back.
The rules of the tournament are simple. Our fates would not be settled by the size of our armies.
We got Shao Kahn.
They would be decided by combat.
Ooh.
I do love how they just have the game battle arenas. There's
Yeah.
like, here's the Pit 3 or whatever that one. No, it's not the Pit 3. Pit 3 was the one underground. I forgot what that one is.
I'm not some great warrior. I'm not some champion. This is a war for the fate of your world. Finish him! Me. Belongs to me.
We do not kneel!
Our only chance is to face this together. Let's go, baby. You, Johnny Cage, are a part of this now. It's showtime.
looks ridiculous. How many more characters are they going to cram in?
I know, it's a lot of it, yeah.
That's a lot of characters. But the thing is, it looks like there's going to be a lot of fighting.
Yeah.
Because I think there was, maybe 6 real fights in the first one?
Yeah, as I said, this one looks a lot better because of that.
Yeah.
Doing some stuff back and forth, yeah. So.
And only a tiny bit of Cole. The not main character.
Not main, yeah, the one from last.
It was terrible. Please get away from Cole. He was not a good character. Everybody hated him. It's so bad. Though Johnny Cage versus Baraka, or at least a Baraka type person, is going to be funny. They definitely expanded out to almost like Mortal Kombat 3 territory of amount of people in it. And I'm trying to figure out, we'd have to go back to see who Scorpion's fighting in hell. Because he's fighting 2 other ninjas right here. Hold on, let me back up. Wow, that is going so fast. Okay, here we go. Okay, wait, that's actually Liu Kang fighting Raiden. No, Kung Lao, sorry. So Kung Lao's evil in this one. By the way, did you ever read the books?
No.
The original, the Mortal Kombat novel was great. Not the movie novel, but the actual Mortal Kombat novel. So we got Scorpion in hell, but not looking in Scorpion mode, looking like himself. Okay. So it looks like we've got Smoke and possibly Noob Saibot. 2 different ninjas. And one's glowing purple and the other one is not. I think the one on the right is Smoke. It's hard to tell. Because you see, at one point you see one of them come out of the other.
Yeah, where he splits, yes.
So I don't know if that's meant to be Noob Saibot or not. It was somewhere. You can see the most replayed section. It's right here. They're like, what is that? People are really... Kano getting his eye ripped. Yeah, right here. So it looks... Because he's all black, so it looks like that's Noob Saibot and that's Smoke. Or something similar. Either way. I don't know. I wasn't a giant fan of the last one, but this one looks like it could be good. And guys, sorry, Larson had to leave the room. He got a phone call, so hopefully he comes back soon, or he's just going to be gone for a while. He came by before we were even done. Oh, we are going to wrap up. It's almost 5 o'clock. Anyways. We are running a little bit late today, guys, but it is what it is. I did want to bring up Meme of the Week, because I didn't get around to talking. Oh, shit, we had 2 major things we didn't talk about. We didn't talk about Jim Carrey or Bruce Campbell.
Oops.
So Jim Carrey's face is fake, or somebody's pretending to be Jim Carrey. We'll look at that more later. But also Bruce Campbell announced on Twitter that he has cancer. He said it's treatable but not curable. I mean, that tends to be most cancers technically just work out that way. But apparently he's looking pretty positive on it, and he's just going to do whatever. And he's not going to make everything about him having cancer. He's going to promote the movie he's got coming out later this year and fight cancer in the meantime. And you probably won't get to see every little detail along the way. He's just going to live life in the background, which I'm kind of okay with.
Yeah.
You know, it's quiet dignity or whatever. All right. So me, near the end of the damn freaking thing, we'll do Meme of the Week. I need to send it to myself, and then I'll pull it up on the screen. Not you. I need to send it to me. Although sending it to you, actually, yeah, I'm just going to send it to you. Make my life easy.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, not that. That. I'll pull it up on the screen anyways, but... So me do the Meme of the Week with Thunder and Lightning. And this popped up the other day. I sent it on the thing. Yep. And it says, this printer needs to calm the fuck down and find Jesus. And it says, jam inside, pull out the D. Did you get it?
No, I thought you were going to pull it up.
No.
Okay.
I sent it to you, so I didn't have to pull it up. Sorry.
Oh, God, yeah.
Isn't that great? Jam inside, pull out the D. I don't know. I think that might be slightly better. So after Meme of the Week last week with the Braille on the MLB jerseys, it made no fucking sense. This one popped up in my feed. I was like, oh, man, do I pull this one up or do I pull up the Braille? The Braille was funny. Have you seen that? The Major League Baseball doing Braille on the name? Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Why would you do that?
No one's gonna.
You can't. It's like the blind. It's a raise of blind or awareness for blind people.
But they can't. Yeah.
Okay, so us not being able to read it breeds awareness for people who also can't read it. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Either way. Damn. I know next week is going to be a significantly heavier episode. Also, we'll have another visitor sometime soon, Ed, who's going to come on and talk to us about Venezuela because he is Venezuelan.
Okay.
And he actually would like, he brought it up to me. He's like, hey, you should have someone on who can have a point of view of the people who are affected by it. I'm like, I mean, I know you. And he's like, that's what I was getting at. I was like, okay. So hopefully he'll come. I was talking to him this morning. He's got a slightly wonky schedule, but we'll figure out a day to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So it might not be our normal recording day, but we'll have a thing where and also he's a big nerd too. So, somebody else who'll talk more than you and,
Probably.
And in a funny accent. That's what I'm going to tell him when it first is like, Ed, you know what I like about you? Like, you talk funny.
He's good, thanks.
He probably will. He probably smile. He's got a great smile. Yeah, he's a big, funny, fat Venezuelan guy who likes beer.
We got to call him fat.
He is.
Wow. Does he appreciate that? He's like, I don't care.
I don't think he cares. I think he cares that he fell off a bike and broke his hand.
Ow, shit, yeah.
Yeah. So he's part of the cycling club at Mad Llama, and their first week back after a while, he wipes out right at the beginning.
God.
Fucks up his hand. So I ran into him at Mad Llama, and we hung out with him and his wife for a while before making another new friend who'll probably come on the podcast. I need to get a hold of him somehow. Now I know his name. I should be able to. I never got his last name. I only got his first name. I was like, well, shit, there's a lot of Erics in the world. Hey, Domio's back. It's all good. It happens.
Well, I love that a doctor can be like, oh, yeah, you're going to be here or I'm going to call you at this time. An hour later. Oh, whoopsies.
Oh, is that about tomorrow?
No, it's just like a little
thing.
Virtual appointment thing.
Gotcha.
And it's just like, I'm going to call you at 4:30, and it is almost
Yeah, he actually
5.
called you late, surprisingly.
Yeah. He always does that. He's great. Don't get me wrong. He's great. He's just so busy. Like, when I actually go in office and see him, he's just like, I get there at the right time because I know the one time I don't show up on time, he's going to be on time.
Yeah.
And then I'll see a couple other people in the office, and they're all for him.
Yeah.
And there's multiple doctors in this office, and you're just like, oh, son of a...
Yeah, exactly. So, Jessica wants to know what year you graduated.
2008.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Damn.
Yeah, he's a child.
Yeah, y'all are old.
It's okay. You look older than we feel.
Yeah. Definitely been...
Oh, yeah, we're taller than you. That's all we got.
Everyone is.
It's fair.
I'm still the only one that had graduated in the 90s.
I'm just glad that the damn camera can't see a booster seat that I'm sitting on.
So is Chad. Chad's actually sitting low. That's why it's even funnier. Because you haven't got him a new chair yet. I'm looking at getting new chairs for all of us so they all match. And getting rid of the desk chairs. Either way, since you missed Meme of the Week, I wanted to share it with you before we left. So it says, this printer needs to calm the fuck down and find Jesus. Pull out the D.
I like that one. That's a good one.
Okay, she graduated in 04, like I said. Yeah, so either way. So she would have obviously missed you at that point.
Yeah, she's graduating like as soon as I'm going into the joint.
Yeah. Well, maybe if I can ever get her to actually come on the show, then we can have like a couple Brian people and sit here and talk about
how it's the most mediocre town of mediocrity.
It's pretty mediocre.
It's actually, if you didn't know,
It is quaint.
Brian is actually an ancient Greek word, and it stands for mediocre food because every place in that town is mediocre.
So mean.
It's because I'm right.
I didn't say you aren't. I just said it was mean.
And any place that you're like, oh, this is actually really good, immediately closes. Like it'll close while you're still sitting in the daggone thing.
So after the show here, I will tell you about our first time trying to go to the old Red Lobster on a date and how horrible that fucking went. So I'll tell you that off camera. Either way.
Still, the one on University or the one before that?
The one not off University, the old.
Okay, the original one, because like the one on University is still there, and it's been shut down for years, and no one wants to take it because everybody.
Oh wait, no, that is off University. It's on the side street. From
Yep.
University. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Yeah. The one where if you come out, it was cursed. So either way, guys, do the like and subscribe thing. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up the show there because realize it's 5:00 and stuff needs doing. I got men's group here tonight.
It's 5:00 somewhere.
Well, no, it's 5:00 here. It's actually 5:02 here. Either way, so of course, guys, go follow me. You hush.
Never.
No, you don't even drink.
See, you actually got a guy that wants to talk, and I mean that just doesn't say shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just because I like to hear the sound of my own voice.
It's true. He doesn't get to talk to people.
Well, now I'm at the point where I don't even like hearing myself. I watch the podcast like, damn, I sound like that? Oh, my God.
Everyone I talk to is like, I'm sick. I've been shot. I'm like, oh, shut up, dude. It's not all about you. That's bad. I'm sorry.
You want me to remove that?
No, because I'd make the joke to them, too. It's a problem.
Yeah. Just tell that to all the bread people.
Oh, no, don't tell the bread people.
Don't tell the bread
They're too nice.
No, they're not. They're all exactly the same like us. Either way, guys, of course, follow me at _Shoky. Follow Chad at C4 Graphics. Go see him for signage, wraps, and all kinds of other things. Just not on Tuesdays, please. You can have Monday all you like, not on Tuesday. Mondays is a good day for that. Not on Friday either. That's when golf happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got between Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday. Give him all the business he can handle.
From 2 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah, exactly.
And, of course, go follow Domio and Juliet on the Instagrams and the Facebooks, and go follow my bread dealers. Like, no joke, that's what they are. Like, they hit me up, hey, you want some of this? I got some. I'm like, okay.
Hey, that Calibran chili loaf's coming this weekend.
Are you kidding?
I'm not.
You didn't tell me about it earlier. You started the time.
I had started it, and then I got distracted. But, yeah, I specifically said we're saving one for you.
So you have to take some of the mayo then.
Because it's the chili and honey loaf that'll be.
Either way. And, of course, guys, follow this show at NowYouMadeItPod. And, of course, happy subscriber day to everybody who has subscribed since the last time I saw you. We're literally... Hold on, let's see if it happened by the end of the show. It didn't happen before the beginning of the show. We crossed 400. We're at 405.
Wow.
Apparently, YouTube ads work, apparently, for subscribers. Because, no joke, a week and a half ago, we had 156.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Paying a little bit of money to YouTube apparently gets you lots of subscribers. But then again, people possibly also just like to hear Chad yell, I went to jail, because it's like in the first 5 seconds of that promo ad. Either way.
They're probably like, what?
What? The whole point was...
That's how you hook them in.
That is why I chose that one. I'm like, people are going to want to know what the hell is going on just from that statement alone. But we'll see what if it turns into views. It's turning into subscribers. Let's see if it turns into views. Hi, new people. Oh, by the way, I never turned on the fat cam. Hi, fat cam. Literally haven't acknowledged it the entire show. It's been up there the whole time. I made sure I turned it on and it never
I'm
bothered.
doing this because the fat cam is on the screen.
It's literally above his head. Yes.
I like it.
Yeah, that's the reason why I don't turn those lights on, because it makes you literally glow completely yellow. I'm
on fire.
You could
Flame
be.
on.
I'll put some flames on your head.
Sweet.
Here, me, go to Chad's cam real quick, me. Nope, the other one. There we go. All right, put flames on him. Good job, me. And if you saw that and you stuck all the way to the end of the episode, leave a flaming Chad meme. Leave a fire emoji in the comments.
Hashtag fire.
Bread dealers. There you go. The secret phrase, this is bread dealer.
There we go.
All the way at the end. Okay. Bread dealer. We'll see you next time, guys. And with that, bye.
Bye.
Slightly delayed. All right, so let me tell the story real quick about Red Lobster before we go.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad.